Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for the Bunbury Bulldogs. And now, put your hands together for the HBL Lions. Standing while we play the Australian National Anthem. Thank you. Continue your applause for local champion Nathaniel Cheeky Mays. He comes forward to toss the coin with the two captains. Thanks very much. Round of applause for Nathaniel May. Thank you. Jordan Searle from HBL and Cody Hay from the Bunbury Bulldogs. HBL win the toss.
All right, tip time, Aaron.
As I always say, pick and stick type of guy. Would have picked HBL going into the game and staying with them, but close and tough contest, I reckon.
Matt Giardi?
Yeah, I like the team that has to play the most finals, so I'm going to lean towards Bunbury by a couple of goals.
Simone, down the boundary line?
Well, I've always loved an underdog, so I'm going for Bunbury.
Okay, I'm going to tip with HBL. I was with them this time last week. I'll tip them by 3 goals. With the way the wet weather's been, I think we're in for what should be a close contest this afternoon.
2 and 2, Simone, we're all over them.
There you go.
We've got this, Matt.
Adam Horsworth, Shane Miller, Aaron Andrews, your umpires this afternoon. For Total Tools Bunbury, the 2017 South West Footy League Grand Final is go, as the ruck contest is won down there by HBL, and the first contest comes out to Watts, and he kicks up towards half forward. It's cleared away though there by Bunbury through Kane Buman. It now is with Bunbury. They try and get a ball clear. That's now come away just momentarily. Kick smothered off the ball. It's hard and tough in there. There's a high contact found, and Bunbury are going to get the opening free kick of the afternoon, and they'll try and drive this one forward. They're just inside the centre square. Kick is touched off the boot. Eli Smith's at the fall of the ball for HBL. Gets some support there through Armitage. So Eli Smith again up towards half forward, but a good defending mark has been taken there by Matthew Doherty. Plays on, goes out towards the wing, and so Bunbury just happy to just stop and prop and just take a bit of time. Out to Brad Blake on the far side at centre wing. Plays on now, kicks it up towards half forward. Good work in the end there by Aidan Clark. He handballs it on, and then the kick up towards the forward line. In the goal square is Brett Peake. Was he held on to? No, says the umpire. Comes down to Farron. Snap around the corner. He is going to be touched off the boot and out of bounds for a ball in the first 60 seconds.
Just while we've got a quick stoppage here, boys, we spoke about it pre-game, but Reece Gelmy, very known for his tagging, he's gone straight to Harry Creasy. So big match up there, boys.
Great shot at goal there by Farron, quick and opportunistic, but he wouldn't have had the opportunity if it wasn't for a great mark by Aidan Clark in the conditions as well. What a clean pair of hands he showed there.
Indeed. Ruck contest one down there by Bunbury. Big tackle applied there on McMullen. Couldn't get a clear ball away. Big tackle applied there on Farron as well. Is HBL, are they going to be able to rush this one through? They do in the end. So the opening score goes to Bunbury. One behind yet to score on the Triple M Total Tools Bunbury scoreboard.
It'll be tough in the clinches today. Expect plenty of sockers along the ground, and you wouldn't think too much high marking, but we'll see what comes of it. It's a contest out here, 60 metres away from goal, and Bunbury are looking to push back into their forward line. Harsh tackle, that's holding the ball, and it will be HBL to attack on their half back line. Jared Watson with the ball, kicks up to centre wing. No mark taken, big punch. It's going to come down to Prentice. Prentice gets the ball away to no one in particular. Out there, a man for Bunbury taking the relieving mark is Cody Hay.
So Cody Hay's got it right on the defensive 50. Tries to centre. It's a dangerous one. There's a player back there in Anderson who could have picked that up, but unfortunately just ran out of time. It is your boy. That's right. From 2 weeks ago. Watch out. Brad Blake, handball for Bunbury. Tried to find a teammate there in Doherty. Went to ground. Tries to win the football. Anderson goes in hard once again. Now picked up there by Creasy. Socket off the ground. Up towards centre wing it goes. A free kick's been found. Partridge is nearby. But the free kick is going to go the way of Partridge. It is going to be a Bunbury free kick, and they will take the ball at centre wing. Decides to go short with his kick, finds Doherty again, then a driving ball to centre half forward, but it's been intercepted, and it's Ryan McKinlay, who's been solid in defence throughout this final series, takes the relieving mark.
Hasn't he had an absolutely ripping final series? For a man who's a fly-in, fly-out worker, they're lucky to have had the luxury of him playing every game so far in this final series. He's been fantastic. Good relieving kick there, and HBL just maintain possession at the moment, slowing things down a little bit and probably assessing options. Dangerous kick. Good mark taken though. That's it's McKinlay again. 2 marks already. Look for him to take 10 plus today, even though it's wet and sort of damp conditions.
If he stays on this track, boys, we'll end up with leather poisoning.
Exactly right. Leather poisoning for McKinlay. Seen it already twice this final series. Could well happen again. HBL still with the ball in the middle of the ground. Good little bit of play. This. He's going to kick up to the Wiz. What's he done? Your boy.
My boy.
He's your boy indeed. The Wiz with the ball now. Daniel Leach.
The Wiz has got it at centre wing. He's going to drive it up towards half forward. 2-on-2 contest. Good spoil at the back there for Bunbury, but it falls down to Eli Smith. Gets a handball away. Trying to avoid the tackle there was Hawksley. Did okay. Kicks it inside the forward line. 1-on-1 contest. Oh, good spoil at the side there. McMullen was in there. Tackled there on Kane Buman. And then the ball is wrapped up right in the tee. The goal's about 40 metres out. Dead in front from the HBL goals at the moment. A trail by a point. They're yet to score. Bunbury 1 behind. 4.5 gone. Opening quarter for Total Tools Bunbury.
What'd you make of that kick into the forward line, gents? It's a bit high. You don't want any up and under kicks today. You want to keep it low and sharp passing.
Nothing wrong with the odd chaos ball if need to, though.
It just shows, I think, the pressure around the footy. It's just a long bomb.
Good call.
Cody Hay clears it out of defence momentarily. Just kept alive. Great hands there in the end for the Bunbury Football Club. That was quite remarkable. They kept it in play. That was great work from Matt Partridge. Almost managed to get it on to Farron, but wasn't able to keep it alive. But he's managed to get the ball up to the wing. That's a good sort of 45 metres. He's got it.
Great little solo effort there. Would he get 3 touches in that passage of play?
And doesn't get a stat for any of them. It's just taps on. One down there to Jack Quinn for HBL. He kicks it out towards open space towards the boundary. The umpire says, throw it in, thanks. 5 gone, opening quarter on a wet afternoon at Hands Oval. Bunbury lead, 1 behind, yet to score. Ball in, 55 outs. 1 down there for Bunbury. Kick smothered off the boot there from Saborn. Now here's some run. Guess who? It's your man, Brett Peake, as he kicks it up towards half forward. Running for the football, though, there was Bloomfield. Did well, gathered well, and then kicks it up towards half forward. Here's a chase for the ball. Anderson's going to pick this up. It's Anderson now who drives it inside 50. Wanted to find Thornton, couldn't pick it up, had to get it off the half volley. Cleared away for Bunbury, going up, burn up, almost taking the mark there. Tyson Wood couldn't quite bring that one down. At ground level, kicked off the ground there by Blake into open space. It's now with Partridge. He's 75 out. He kicks it in towards towards the forward pocket. Wants to get to Brett Peake. He's got a bit of space. He's hard up on the boundary. He dribbles it towards the goal line, but it's picked up at the last line of defence and then rushed through for a behind. Good work getting back there, Jackson Perkins. So Bunbury go to 2 behinds. HBL yet to score. 6.5 gone. Opening quarter for Total Tools Bunbury.
Good to see Brett Peake getting into the game.
Your boy.
You're my boy indeed. A couple of creative possessions there.
We've all got our favourites.
That's right. Good kick it was by Bailey Taylor to a teammate there, and now HBL will look to bring the ball back into the middle of the ground.
Through the breadbasket at Tyson Wood.
Have to check that breadbasket later. Connor Walker now looking to take the Dogs into the forward line. Oh, great tackle evasion there by Cam LaMonica. Can he find a forward option? Not upon this occasion. Ball bounces back out. It'll be the Dogs to attack again, though. Perhaps a high tackle. Good call, Leachy. And the Doggies, 75 metres out from goal with the ball. Looking to attack into the forward 50, a centering kick to full forward. Farron comes out quick and fast. Good defensive work there by Taylor. He'll mop up. And he's almost slung out of the tackle. Did the umpire find a free kick there?
Well, I was going to say, it's actually, the free kick's actually been paid by the non-controlling umpire, and Patrick Farron's actually going to pick himself up the free kick.
Look for that to be a good match-up today. Two of the best young players in the league, Paddy Farron and Bailey Taylor. On this occasion, can Paddy Farron make this one count? The very talented young Bulldogs player. He's hard up on the boundary line. He'll kick from 45, 50 metres out. Will be a tough kick. What do you reckon, Trucks, in the weather?
What he can do, mate, I reckon he'll kick it.
In Farron, we trust. Shot on goal. Looks like he's straight it. And it's straight it to the near side. So 1 point to the Doggies.
So on the Triple M Total Tools Bunbury scoreboard, Bunbury go to 3 behinds. HBL still yet to score. Gone 8 minutes in this opening quarter for Total Tools Bunbury, as Perkins now picks it up there for HBL. Got a quick kick away, and it's taken here by Armitage, who's coming to the side. Played the qualifying final, but missed out in the second semi. Has been brought back into the side. Now at half-back, it is with Jordan Sell, another player who's come in. He missed the entire final series except for today. It's now at centre wing. The Wiz, quick little kick over the top. He managed to find Zach Piper. Long booming kick inside 50. Thornton had to beat 3, was never going to be able to. Needed some support. Getting back there and knocking it back for Bunbury was Partridge to Doherty, and now they get it out of defence. And good mark has been taken on the far side. And it's been taken there by LaMonica. Centres it now towards the centre square. Mark's been taken by Partridge. Numbers over the top. It's now here with, this is McMullen. McMullen taps it on the ground once. 55 out. Kicks to an open goal square. Chance there, but it's smothered. It's knocked away towards the boundary line. And it will go out through the pocket, 30 metres out from the Bunbury goals. As we go 9 minutes opening quarter. Still no goals on the board. Bunbury peppering, though, in this opening quarter.
They do look to have the better flow of play early, don't they, Bunbury? Looking very good so far. The umpire's about to throw the ball back in, about 30 metres in the forward pocket for the Doggies. Very attacking footy from them so far, considering the conditions. Taps one down, no clear possession taken. Farron lurking again. Umpire's found a kick. It'll go the way of HBL, and to take a relieving kick for the Lions, it'll be Sayborn. Sayborn kicks out in front of a teammate. It's Bailey Taylor. He can't take possession. Walker looking to attack the ball for the Doggies. Really hard to get a clean possession away at the moment for either team. Very, very congested, and a kick out towards the boundary line sees the ball go out of bounds.
These conditions really aren't suiting either side. They both love their free flow, rebound, slingshot sort of footy, but it's really slippery, and blokes are slipping over, and the footies are slipping through their hands.
Pretty happy to be up here today, Trucks.
Absolutely. Best seat in the house.
You reckon? 3 points to yet to score. 10 minutes gone. Opening quarter for Total Tools Bunbury. Every tool, every trade. Kick up towards the half-forward line. Almost the mark taken there by Jack Quinn, but it just bobbled out at the last second. Bunbury player on the ground. That's Farron. He tries to get a handball away. Big tackle applied there on Falco. Another handball comes out wide towards Walker. At the half-back flank, he goes and handballs backwards to a teammate who's then dragged out of bounds, and that is Aidan Clark, and we'll have a ball in. So it is a bit sluggish out there because of the conditions as we reach 11 minutes opening quarter for Total Tools Bunbury, proud sponsor of the Southwest Footy League Finals. You can check out the Total Tools Finals FIFA catalogue, which is out right now. Ball in. Delafranca wins the tap, comes down. Wood was looking for the ball, but the advantage has been paid. Free kick to the Bunbury Bulldogs. Kick inside the forward line. Doherty attempted soccer off the ground by McMullen, couldn't get it clean. Now it comes out, a quick snap from Matt Martin for the opener of the afternoon. It went wide and through for a minus score. 11 gone opening quarter. Triple M Total Tools Bunbury scoreboard. Bunbury are 4 behind. HBL yet to score.
Perhaps not the perfect afternoon for Matt Martin, but they'll be looking for a big effort from him today, of course. The leading goal scorer in the last 15 years throughout Southwest footy, Matt Martin.
Tough ride for himself.
If he can get into the game today, it's going to augur well for the Bulldogs.
Clearing kick out of defence. Booming kick goes about 55. Oh, geez, an early fly there from Watson. And he's actually going to win himself a free kick there for an illegal shepherd, according to the umpire.
Kane Buman has just squashed him like a pancake, boys, in that one.
Hey, it's grand final day. You go hard or you go home.
Leave nothing out there.
He'll be third man up in many of those contests today. He'll be pancake squashing all afternoon, I reckon, Buman.
Squash as many as he can.
Find the maple syrup. Jared, well, I like a good bit of maple syrup. Should have had pancakes this morning.
Half-time.
I actually haven't had pancakes for a long time. I'm feeling like them now.
We'll sort that out for you, mate.
Come over tomorrow morning, I'll make this up. The ball is now at centre half back. It's Jelmy who kicks it up towards the half forward line. Fall of the ball. Oh, it comes free there to Beaver. Handball away to the Wiz. Couldn't quite do anything magical there. Falls down and then it's cleared away there by LaMonica. Big booming kick up towards half forward for Bunbury. Looking for the crumbs. It's Farrett. Handballs it off to Peake. Peake around the corner with a great snap and puts it through for the opener.
Fantastic. That's the man whose hands you want the ball in today. The two X factors combining there, Farrett and Peake.
Absolutely.
Agreed.
You wouldn't want to be HBL chasing those two on the back.
Honestly, give Peake 5 minutes of brilliance and he can turn this game around.
Very true. Simone Butland on the boundary line, getting drenched as we speak. She's got the oars out, ready to go. Meanwhile, on the Triple M Total Tools Bunbury scoreboard, Bunbury 1-4-10. HBL are yet to score.
First goal kicker, Brett Peake, would have been shortest odds, boys.
Quite possibly.
Yeah, you'd think so.
Experience there.
Absolutely.
Played the bounce to perfection in these conditions.
A bit more salt and pepper through the hair these days, but I tell you what, he's lost none of the tricks.
No, he has not. One down the middle of the ground once again for Bunbury. LaMonica tries to gather the ball, but it's a wet, slippery one in there at the moment. Watson with an attempted clearing kick, but there's a free kick that's been found. In fact, no, it is a mark in the end, and it's gone to Buman. Now open space here for Harry Creasy. He gathers it half forward. He gives the handball over the top now to a teammate. This happens to be Dower. Dower gathers, handballs back to Creasy. Creasy at 35. Beautiful play!
Wonderful football from the Bunbury Football Club. Two players that had great games last week as well. Creasy and Dower, what a good kick that was, eh?
Harry Creasy, goal of the day contender thanks to City and Regional Fuels on the move in the southwest. That was beautiful. The 1-2 there with Leith Dower, and he slots it through from 35.
Absolutely, boys. 2 or 3 efforts then from young Harry Creasy. Started on the wing, ran hard, and just finished beautifully.
Bunbury 2 goals, 4-16. HBL yet to score. They've come out of the blocks hard, the doggies.
What we've seen from HBL in the first 2 weeks of the finals is, even though they weren't hitting goals on the scoreboard, is that they were hitting the scoreboard and they were really peppering the goals. Haven't seen that. Bunbury have come out and they have just, their midfield has really stood up strong, and they haven't allowed
that's a free kick for
HBL to get really any momentum forward.
Yep.
Got the doggies play there, just about had his head ripped off. Always going to be a free kick as they attack the forward line now. It will be McKinley to bring it out. Well, no, for defence. He was outdone this time by the doggies, and they've that ball will be out of bounds. But Farron, he just looks dangerous every time he's near the ball.
Very
Something
dangerous.
always happens when Paddy Farron's near the ball.
Drama down at the forward pocket. That is Jake Bloomfield, I think, who just went smack into the advertising hoardings. We get Simone Butland to keep an eye on Jake Bloomfield because he just went absolutely careering in with no regard for his own safety. Perkins tries to clear that one away. Spoiled from this side. There's a chance here for Bunbury if they can pick up cleanly. Good work. Eli Smith goes in hard. Now it's cleared away by the HBL Lions, but only as far as the half forward line for Bunbury. And the mark's been taken by Doherty. Doherty now kicks it inside 51. Matthew Martin!
That's what they'll be looking for more of. That link-up kick there from Doherty. Very, very good to find the outstretched hands of Matt Martin. Wonderful kick, made it easy for the big fella on a day that's not going to be great for marking out in front of yourself.
And good jukes as well in these conditions too.
He's had a good start, Matty Martin. That's
yes.
what he needed.
Yep.
35 goals for the season for Matthew Martin. As Aaron Evans said before, one of those goal kickers that just pops up every single year from 48 metres out. He loved it off the boot.
Oh,
absolutely
ripping
delightful
kick from 50.
What a start for Bunbury. 3-4-22 on the Triple M Total Tools Bunbury scoreboard. HBL yet to score. 16 gone opening quarter, Machiachi.
Oh, absolutely. Just complete opposite to what we saw 2 weeks ago, boys. Bunbury just seem to have done their homework. They've got numbers behind the footy, the pressure around the footy. Matt Martin's had a ripper start. Be very important for HBL to keep an eye on Jakey Bloomfield, because he's coming off now, as we can see. We'll cross to Simone.
Yeah, he's coming off now. I'm just heading there. And, oh, sorry guys, yeah, his arm, I think it looks like his hand, we're not quite sure, but he's holding it really, really badly, so probably his wrist.
Yeah, like we said, they get Matt Martin into the game early as they have. It's going to make a huge confidence difference for the rest of the game.
Ball up middle of the ground, a chance for HBL. They really need to get something going here. Brad Blake tries to just soccer that from anywhere, but Jordan Sell gathers the football, kicks it now towards the half-forward line, trying to find a teammate there in Slater. He couldn't gather the ball. It's knocked away for Bunbury out towards the boundary line at the wing. Almost a free kick there to Sell. He wanted to get a hold free kick, not to be. And we'll have a ball up right in front of the light towers, which I wouldn't be surprised if they get switched on in about an hour or so's time. It's a little dark, a bit gloomy, and a little wet here at Hands Oval, but Bunbury liking it. They're 22 to zip up after 17 minutes.
Hasn't kept the crowd away either, boys.
No, that's exactly
good to see. Great numbers.
Great numbers. And down here on ground level, Bunbury end is just electrified, and on the sheer contrast, HBL not so much.
Yeah, I was going to say, they might be a little quiet at the moment.
Just a little bit.
Haven't got much to talk about at the moment.
That drizzle now constant, though. Every goal is going to be important.
Absolutely. Scoreboard pressure is the key.
We have seen, as I said before, the good news is that there's no breeze to really speak of. If it got windy this afternoon, that would make things really, really tough. But thankfully, that has not been the case. Trying to clear that ball away, Bunbury out towards the boundary line. Not able to keep that one alive with Leith Dower. And we will have a ball in once again. Far side on the wing. 18 minutes gone, opening quarter. Bunbury 3:40 yet to score.
Scoreboard pressure is indeed going to be key, and at the moment all of that pressure is squarely on the line, so they've got to get their good players into the game somehow.
Well, they're going to have to get their hands on the football. That's the big thing, and they're trying to do that when you've got a ferocious Bunbury hitting at you. That's not the easiest thing to do. Free kick's been found. It's once again going to Bunbury.
I reckon Derek Hall is itching for that quarter-time siren, boys, to address his lads.
Rev up. I think it might be a fair old rev up. Dower, short ball. Ends up finding a teammate in Clark. Clark up towards the half-forward flank. Wanted to get the hands there of Brad Blake, but it went through there. And out to the boundary line for a ball in. If you are Derek Hall, I mean, it's just trying to rev your boys up just to get a bit more intensity out there.
Absolutely. I think both sides would have come in with a plan, and at the moment, I think Bunbury have obviously adapted to these conditions more, and they just seem like they want the footy a bit more at the minute.
Ball in. Better the tap for HBL. Sock it off the ground. Clark is nearby for Bunbury. He tries to soccer it forward about 15-20 metres or so. Finds the boundary, and we'll have a ball in at the 19-minute mark of this opening quarter.
Not the worst outcome, that. Smart player, Aidan Clark. He's all class, isn't he?
Absolutely.
And just gaining another 30 metres there, and deep in the forward pocket for the Doggies, 30 metres out. Umpire will tap it back in. Farrant was lurking. No ball for him upon this occasion. Lions looking to press forward. No clear possession taken, and out of bounds again. We'll have a throw in this time just outside of the 50.
Eli Smith trying to do what he can to try and lift the side, but at the moment, nothing happening.
He would love these conditions, little Eli Smith.
Oh, you're not wrong.
They've got plenty of players there that it should still suit HBL. As I said, they've just got to try and get them into the game.
Just trying to find that run at the moment, and it's very hard to do in these conditions. Smith again wrapped up. 2 Bunbury players he had to try and beat. It was never going to happen. They'll have a ball in. We tick into time on opening quarter. 3-4-22 of Bunbury. HBL yet to score on the Triple M Total Tools Bunbury scoreboard. Proud sponsor of the Southwest Footy League Finals. You can check out the Total Tools Finals Fever catalogue, which is out right now. Ball up. A chance here for Bunbury to go forward once again at ground level. Quick handball back there by Creasy. It's now with Farrant. He kicks it inside the forward 50. Buman all of a sudden's gone back there. He was obviously getting really cold in the back line. Snap around the corner by Harry Creasy. Put it through! He's got 2, and both of them contenders for goal of the day, thanks to City and Regional Fuels. 4-4-28 Bunbury. HBL, donuts. 20.5 gone opening quarter.
Yeah, that couldn't have come any quicker for Bunbury, and that's not good for HBL at the minute. The score's really starting to creep away. The conditions are getting a little bit more heavy. They really need to get a wriggle on, and I reckon if they don't sneak one late in this quarter, boys, they... I'm not going to say light, but it's going to be very, 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 very tough.
Well, he's picked up where he's left off last week, Harry Creasy, hasn't he?
Now, we just need to figure out who the yellow card's been given to. There's a yellow card that's been given to one of these players.
Oh, I hate missing a yellow card. What did we miss, Richie?
Oh, we'll just find out. I wasn't sure if that was Eli Smith who got the yellow card, but we'll find out in just a couple of moments' time. Simone is going to try her best to figure that out. But there is because of that yellow card, there's a free kick that is going to be down the Bunbury end of the field, and they're going to get themselves another shot on goal because of it. And it's going to be deep in the forward line on about a 45-degree angle, 40 metres or so out. And so it's all falling apart in the early stages for
It's the
HBL.
last thing that the Lions needed, that type of undisciplined play. And if the Doggies can make them pay here, well, haven't they just had the biggest first quarter?
Shot on
Okay,
goal
guys.
comes through from Matty Partridge, but he's missed, so it's 4-5 to yet to score. Simone.
So the yellow card went to Ty Armitage.
Okay, Ty Armitage, the man with the yellow card, so he's off for 15 minutes. Sit on the bench and
I
do
reckon
nothing.
he'd be. I'd be avoiding eye contact with Derek Hall if I was young Ty Armitage.
Very good decision. So, long booming kick out of defence, just on the boundary line, but a good 55-metre kick. Mark's been taken there by Jackson Perkins. He kicks it off the half-back line. Big pack forms at the front there. A chance there was as Slater couldn't gather it, but then snapped around the corner for HBL. And the mark's been taken here by James Hawksley. He plays on quickly, finds Thornton. He's 65 out. He's got nothing to kick to really in the forward line. He's going to have to muster something up. Now the numbers are getting back. The Wiz leads. He's given a bit of a short lead, but he decides to go longer, all towards the fly there, but it wasn't taken. At the back of the pack was McKinlay. Snap around the corner has been marked on the goal line by Cody Hay. Oh, a bit of sidestep work, Cody Hay. Like that. Bit of hot shoe shuffle. Gives it back to Travis Justin's back pocket. 4-5 yet to score. 23 gone. Opening quarter. As a short ball is now gone to another Bunbury player in the back pocket, where they're just happy to slow things down at the moment at half-back. Mark's here with Doherty. Then he drives it long out of defensive 50. Spoil at the side there by Creasy. And the siren sounds. Well, that is a domination and a half in the opening quarter from Bunbury. They kick 4-5 to yet to score. What a remarkable start for the Bunbury Football Club. Triple M, Total Tools Bunbury scoreboard, Bunbury 4-5-29. HBL are yet to score for Total Tools Bunbury. Proud sponsor of the SWFL Footy League Finals. Check out the Total Tools Finals Fever catalogue out now. Triple M rocks local footy.
For Total Tools Bunbury, every tool, every trade. This is the 2017 Dale Alcock Home Southwest Football League Final Series.
Bunbury did their homework. From what I could see, mate, they had plenty of numbers behind the footy. They're not allowing KT to have that one-on-one with Cody Hay, which is what happened in that first final. And, they just had the better of HBL.
Fellas, I can't remember the last time I saw a first quarter of footy that good in a game this wet.
Yeah.
You know, considering the conditions, that was a very, very dominant first quarter of footy from the Bulldogs. Can they maintain it? Can they keep it up? As we enter the second quarter, big tap for the Doggies, but a hard tackle laid already for the Lions, and the umpire will have it back. And it's time to throw it up. Ball still in the middle of the ground.
So we've got KT pushing up the ground there, boys, trying to drag Cody out of that defensive 50.
That's the move, isn't it? You've got to get KT into the game, got to get Hawksley into the game, got to get those very good players for HBL into the game somehow. Let's see if they can bring their A game in this second quarter. Oh, some tough bumps laid already for HBL. That indeed might have been KT in the middle of the ground. Can't get clear possession though. Comes out to Piper. His kick away is not going to find a teammate. The Wiz is lurking. He lays a tackle on the Bunbury player there. It'll come out to Eli Smith. He goes down quickly. No kick taken. Ball in dispute, but Bunbury will come away with it. Oh, good tackle laid there by Watson though.
Danger.
Kicking in danger, the call.
As much as the conditions warrant you to soccer the ball, you still have to make sure that you're not going to try and kick someone's arm off, and that's what was happening right there. So free kick goes to Cody Hay. Off the half-back line for Bunbury, drives it long. They're doing well with the wet conditions, as we said, because the wind's not there. They're still able to get 45, 50 metres on some of these kicks. Didn't go 15 that one. Pether now eventually with the ball. His kick got smothered off the boot, now towards the boundary line for a ball in.
Very interesting thing happened in that passage of play there, Leachy. Ryan McKinley went up for the big chest marks that he's been taking for the last couple of weeks, and Farron almost knew that it would bounce off his chest. He was at the fall of the ball very quickly.
And Ryan McKinley dropping one, boys. That must be slippery out.
Well, that's it, isn't it? So interesting to see how his high marking, see the effect that the weather has on his vice-like grip.
Ball in, Delafranca the tap, down to Aidan Clark. He kicks it up towards half forward. Here's a one-on-one. It's Farron who just goes whack in the end to Bailey Taylor. Sees him out of bounds for a ball in. 65 out from the Bunbury goal, and at the moment they're up by 29 points, 2 gone opening second quarter.
It would appear Farron's playing more across half forward today as opposed to deep forward, where he's played the last couple of weeks, and already we can see through the first quarter and a bit he's in the game a lot more.
Delafranca lost that one, but it went down to McMullen. He got a quick kick away, went off the side of the boot, went to Falco, and then eventually to Dylan Partridge. Kicks it to the top of the 50-metre arc. Here's a good one-on-one battle going on. Matt Martin is a fair way back at the moment. He's not going to get this one, I wouldn't have thought. Bloomfield is back on the ground. His hand was... got smacked into the advertising hoardings a short time ago. Uses one of his teammates there in Taylor, and then he kicks up towards the wing, but a good defensive mark's been taken by Connor Walker. Right on centre wing. He then goes short with his pass to Brad Blake. Blake now sizes things up, kicks inside the forward line. Getting back Lloyd Beaver. Good grab in the end. Last line of defence. Takes the grab and then wins himself a 50-metre penalty.
50 metres.
So the umpires
in these conditions, boys, 50 metres worth 3 kicks.
Yeah, exactly right. But the umpires obviously hard up on the 50-metre penalties this afternoon. Want to make sure that they've got control of this game this afternoon.
I reckon just earlier, boys, Matty Martin would have breathed a sigh of relief that Jakey Bloomfield fumbled that.
That's a very good point. It's Falco now just smacked into the ground. There's a free kick and for a slide. It's actually going against Connor Walker. The free kick's going to be taken by Hawksley. Kicks to the top of the 50 arc. Good grab in the end, taken there by Jelmy. So Jelmy, he's right on the paint of 50. He'll decide to handball it off to Hawksley at 55. Kicks to the forward pocket. Attempt there on the mark by Anderson. Couldn't bring it down. Getting it away there, Delafranca. But he's turned it over and he's ended up going to McKinlay, who's drifted up now to the half forward line. He's on the flank. He's right on the boundary line at the moment. 50 metres out.
Better passage of play this for the Lions, getting Hawksley involved a couple of times there as well.
Long ball right to the goal square. Everyone flies up for a chance, but no one brings it down. And rushes it through for the first score for HBL, which is a behind. HBL go to 1 behind. Scoreboard 1 behind. They're going to 1 goal straight away.
You wouldn't have thought
HBL 1 behind to 4-5.
Not necessarily a day for frequent flyer points, Leachy. But
we've seen a few.
Tried to get himself a few there. Jeez, he flies high.
Seen a couple of decent flies this afternoon for that reason. Piper couldn't win that one. It comes out to the back to Walker. Walker now for Bunbury off the half-back line towards Martin and Bloomfield, but it actually falls short. And it's been taken by Jordan Sell. We haven't seen a great deal of so far. Sell now to centre half forward. Nice little kick just over the top there of Watson, but he actually did well to claim it second time. Then kicks inside the forward line. Was looking there for Slater, but couldn't bring it down. Hay clears it away as the rain gets a bit heavier. Back in the half forward line and almost marked there by Beaver. Handball away. Now back to Sell. HBL got to get something on the scoreboard. Got to work well. Good kick. Inboard. Ended up finding Anderson. Anderson though with a high up and under to bring even more rain down. It comes down to the ground. Eventually there with Prowse. Prowse goes wide with a handball. Big tackle applied there by Connor Walker. And then high contact's been found at half back. And the free kick is going to go to Harry Creasy, who's going to relieve things at half back.
Would appear Derek Hall's rev up might have worked. They're coming out with a bit more intensity in this quarter so far, the Lions. This could be Bunbury, though, with their first forward. Sorte coming off half-back now.
Kick.
Oh, good kick indeed it was. Looking for Partridge there. Mark not taken. Contested ball, middle of the ground. Martin swings back onto the right boot and kicks it to centre half forward for the Doggies. Barron goes up, no Martin taken.
Handball's cleared away and then cleared out of defence for HBL.
Big Tommy Clough coming the other way, boys. That's how you break a pack open.
Exactly right. Sell the handball to Smith. Evades the tackler at centre wing and then he kicks up towards the half forward line. Good spoil at the side for Bunbury. They might have a couple of numbers nearby, but they actually muff it up in the end. Anderson now kicks inside the forward line to Thornton. He was looking for a free kick, didn't come. Now it's with Hawksley at 50. He screws around the corner and this time Thornton on 3. Douglas takes the mark. And he'll have a shot on goal from about 35 metres out, but hard up on the boundary.
Again, the more that the Lions can get those two blokes working together, Hawksley to Thornton, the better they're going to go.
At the quarter-time huddle, guys, Hawksley was really vocal with the HBL guys, so he's really revving them up.
Good call, Simone's come out with a full head of steam so far this quarter, 3 possessions already.
Absolutely, leading from the front to start this second quarter.
Preston Thornton is going to have a shot on goal, leading goal scorer for HBL this season with 45 goals. He's done a good job this final series combining with Dylan Heisman. As Thornton from 40 metres out, it is just narrow in the end. Minor score. So HBL 2 behinds. Bunbury are 4-5-29, 6.5 gone in this second quarter for Total Tools Bunbury. Proud sponsor of the SWFL Footy League Finals with the Total Tools Finals Fever catalogue out now. Dig in and find yourself a bag.
They've got to make the most of those opportunities, Leachy. The Lions set shots like that, big build-up, great passage of play.
He stepped out the square.
Yes.
Oh, that's something you don't see every day.
Oh.
In the kick-out.
The coach killer.
That is an absolute coach killer. Going to kick the ball out of defence for the Doggies. They've overstepped the goal square, and this will be a shot on goal for HBL. And this
it'll be a ball up.
Ball up.
Yeah. So if they can work something from the ball up, I mean, Bunbury are going to try their best to smack it through from behind, but it's all up to HBL to get their crummers there.
Again, got to make the most of these opportunities. Can we have a soccer off the ground? There is, but it's only a point.
No, it's actually hit the behind post. It's a bit of luck in the
No
end.
score there.
Mm.
Indeed, the soccer was wayward.
If we're pulling positives out, boys,
We like
at
that.
least the footy's down, HBL's in.
Exactly.
This is where they just got to pepper the goal the scoreboard from here on in. Thornton was nearby, but again it goes out towards the boundary line. Could see a few stoppages here or there as we go throughout the afternoon with these wet weather conditions. As I said, the rain has gotten just that little bit heavier.
Just a bit of humour, lads. Have a look at half forward here. We've got Tommy Quaife on Braden McMullen. Sorry, boys, that height difference.
Don't be sorry.
I'm not
There's
tall,
that is about a foot.
a picture says
difference.
1,000 words on it.
That's what you're here for, Matt Giardi. You know that. Meanwhile, free kick's been found, and it is going to go to Braden Prentice for HBL, and he's going to have a shot on goal after winning the free kick for what looked like a hold in the throw-in. So he's going to have a shot from about 35 metres out.
Needs to kick it.
Got to make this one count.
Not a tough angle. You back him in on normal occasions. This afternoon, it's just snuck in, and HBL have their first of the afternoon. Triple M Total Tools Bunbury scoreboard, HBL 128. Bunbury are 4-5-29. Simone Butland, I've just noticed it's not just gotten heavier with the rain, but I think the wind's starting to kick in just a little bit maybe.
Yeah, it is coming in from the city end, the Bunbury city end, and I feel like I need a boat and some oars down here.
We'll supply something. I don't know if it's in the budget, but we'll see what we can do.
I like how these two left you down there, Simone, and
Now-
they get undercover in the heating. We got
Geez,
I did suggest to
heater on in
Simone
the
not
back.
to get... Oh, we
It's
haven't
all
got-
good. It's all equal opportunity. Come on,
coffees,
guys.
chips.
How's our halftime rider going to be? Coffees and chips, a boat and oars.
Oh, I've got no
Trucks
drama with
want
that.
pancakes.
Well, trucks
You
want
maple
pancakes.
syrup.
That's tomorrow.
Oh, mate, if maple syrup's around, I'm all for it. 1-2-4-5, HBL finally on the board as we've got 9 minutes in this second quarter. Secondary ball up to come through. It's just, as you were saying, Trucks, a lot more ball obviously in their forward line, so now it's a case of you've just got to hit the scoreboard from here. You've got to make all the opportunities.
Yeah. I mean, and like I said, the positive, the footy is going down there, giving him a chance. They've just got to kick some scores now.
Della Frankovitz out there for Bunbury. Another ball up looming maybe. No, it comes free in the end. Cleared away there by Watson. Tries to get about 40 metres on the kick. The Wiz was nearby, but unfortunately couldn't gather for his sake. Cleared away in the end there by Doherty. It comes free. Soccer off the ground there by... that was a very good soccer in the end by LaMonica. And the mark has been taken by Brett Peake. Sort of diving away for that one.
Thought we might see a bit of that today, Leachy. Some creative soccer play, that one in the air. And
that looks like
Brett
Harry
Peake just finds
Creasy
a way.
down, boys,
If
holding
it
his
is,
knee.
that's a bad loss. If it is,
I reckon just at half forward.
Oh, dear.
Runners heading out to him now.
doesn't look good.
He's kicked 2 goals this afternoon as Harry Creasy. And as you said, he might be the man down. Meanwhile, Brett Peake is lining up from 48 metres out. He kicks into this breeze, which is getting a bit stronger now, so it holds up in the air, and McKinlay takes the defensive mark.
Yes, who indeed. How does he manage to take a chest mark so often? Ups found a 50.
50 metres. It is Harry Creasy indeed, the man that's down. So we're going to keep a very close eye on that. He's hobbling off as we speak.
And
Simone Butland will be coming off
He's
too.
a tough bugger too, boys, so he...
At least he's
let's
up
hope
and
it's
hopping
nothing
off.
serious.
Yeah.
Ball is now from the 50-metre penalty, going to this near side to Bailey Taylor. And then his kick to centre wing has been found in the arms of Tyson Wood. So getting a little bit more of the footballer HBL. They don't have to absolutely hit back straight away, but they do need to hit the scoreboard as best they can. Heisman's nearby. He's going to pick this up, the Wiz. What's he going to produce? What's the Wizard going to do? He kicks towards the top of the goal square, but it just goes wide. Through for behind. It's getting a bit excited, getting up and about. Who knows? You never know. 139 HBL, Bunbury 4-5-29, 11.5 gone.
Yeah,
second quarter for Total
Tools.
Bunbury.
Wind is really favouring that end now, boys. So HBL need to make the most of it.
We spoke about in the pre-game how dangerous Farrant and Clark and indeed Clark, Farrant and Peake could be for the doggies. If Heisman can have a big afternoon, it's going to go a long way to helping out at the HBL Lions. Ball's
near the boundary line at the moment, and now goes out of bounds. 45 out from the HBL goals. It is now teeming down. I'm sorry, Simone, that you're out there in the water, but what can you find for us down there?
Well, I'm here on the boundary line. Looks like Creasy's done it. It's either an ankle, and he's really limping, holding, severely favouring his right side, so it looks like his left ankle.
Tyson Wood from the ruck contest gets a quick kick up towards the goal square. Oh, it falls away. A chance maybe for Slater to get back there. Can't do so. Hayes sockets off the ground out towards the boundary line. And out it goes for a ball in.
This is going to turn into a soccer match, I think, boys.
Indeed it could from
Lights
here.
are on.
At least encouraging again for the Lions in this quarter to have the ball trapped in their forward line. 12 minutes in.
Lights are on. At 3 p.m, the lights are on. It's dark, it's Armageddon style all of a sudden. Ball in. Bunbury is going to try and lock this one in maybe. A big tackle applied there on Saborn, almost driven into the ground. The umpire says, no, it's okay, I'll ball this up, thank you very much. 13 gone, second quarter. HBL a 1-3. Bunbury a 4-5.
So the wind that we have blowing across this ground is definitely going to suit HBL, who are already having a better quarter.
Piper goes in hard, couldn't gather the ball cleanly, and then another pack forms. Get the feeling we could see a few stoppages coming through across this quarter as the rain gets heavier and the wind gets stronger as well. Players will be looking just to lock things down, especially if you're Bunbury right now. Falco tries to drive through, couldn't get a clean ball away. Dower tries to get it forward a little bit to Farrant. He's tackled, and a free kick's been found for a hold, and it will go Bunbury's way.
Expecting to see lots of that, lots of free kicks in the tough and the clinch contest there, and that one just going the way of the doggies.
Poor old Paddy Farrant, boys. He's probably carrying another 5 kilos when his hair gets wet.
It's a fair mop, isn't it? Definitely been a while since I can claim to having that much hair on the head. Up his luck.
That's
Walker,
right. If
good.
you got it, flaunt it.
Exactly right. Tyson Wood steals it at centre wing, kicks it up towards the half-forward line, towards Thornton. Defended away quite well in the end there by Cody Hay, and we'll have ourselves another ball in. 14 minutes gone in this second quarter, about 60 metres out from the HBL goals. They trail at the moment by 20 points. They've scored the only goal of this quarter. And if they can just chip away at this over the next few minutes or so, they'll get themselves back into the contest. But a free kick's been found. It's going Bunbury's way, and Cam LaMonica is going to take the free kick with the electric orange boots this afternoon. He then drives it. Oh, meanwhile, there's been a contest in the middle of the ground where someone's been felled. Absolutely.
That is indeed a felling.
Well, that is off the ball, and that is something that the umpires need to have a look at. Absolutely.
Bunbury is still maintaining possession on the outer side. Aston Preedy with the ball.
Saborn the man down.
Mark not taken there by his Bunbury's teammate as he tries to do some good work at centre half forward. They do get the ball into the forward 50. Ooh. A second attempted there by Clark. He falls down, goes to the ground. HBL, quick kick out of defence, but no mark taken. Gee, it must be slippery down there at the moment.
Ball.
Clark almost with the ball again. Umpires fished a free kick out there.
Non-officiating umpires found that, and now there's a bit going on. That's it.
And I reckon that was Leith Dower off the ball. I reckon he's the one that knocked down that HBL player, and HBL are just reacting, boys.
And Bunbury have got themselves a 50-metre penalty. So we saw an HBL player felled in the middle of the ground, then high contact there, and now all of a sudden a free kick is going all the way down to Aiden Clark, who's going to, well, surely pop this one through about 15 metres out, if that, on a slight angle.
Oh, things are getting a bit heated there for a moment, boys. I thought some of the players had been hanging out with Nathaniel Cheeky May, who was here in the pre-match.
Aiden Clark's kicked the goal. Bunbury 5-5-35, HBL a 1-3-9, 15 gone in this, the second quarter for Total Tools Bunbury. Proud sponsor of the Southwest Footy League Finals. You can check out the Total Tools Finals Fever catalogue out now. It's getting heated out there because it's chilly and they need a warm up, but probably not like this.
No, you don't want to see this in any sport, boys, but hats off, HBL. You had to fly the flag. One of your members goes down, and unfortunately they paid the ultimate price. You've got to tread carefully, boys. Fly the flag without giving away that 50.
Well, We mentioned the term coach killers, and every 50-metre penalty this afternoon is indeed going to be a coach killer. Ball back in the middle of the ground. Doggies look to kick it forward. They do so by way of soccer. It's at half-back, though, for HBL, and it'll be indeed the Lions that take it up onto centre wing. Smith can't take the mark. Bounces off his chest. Bit of that going on this afternoon. Gets it to Slater. Slater attempted soccer. Did well. A chaos ball evaded a couple of Bulldogs, and somehow the Lions are going to maintain possession. They kick into the forward 50. Top of the square. Oh, could bounce beautifully. Contest down there in the goal square, no one's ball. Geez, so hard to get a clear possession away at the moment in this contest, and the ball's out of bounds deep in the forward pocket for the Lions.
Your boy Anderson with the chaos ball going forward.
A real positive, boys. Harry Creasy back on his feet. He's just come back onto the ground.
It's very good news for Bunbury because he is someone that is very important. Now, Bunbury won themselves a free kick, and Creasy was the man that was the target just around the half-back line, but knocked away from him, and we'll have ourselves a ball in about 45 metres out from the HBL goal. Meanwhile, there is the umpires trying to control things, just making sure that they keep the players under control this afternoon. Got a little willing a couple of minutes ago. It's calmed down a little bit now. So ball in, 45 out from the HBL goal. Wood over the top, tries to win the contest. Comes down to ground. Smith can't keep that one alive. And another ball in to come. So 18 minutes gone in this, the second quarter. And Bunbury a 5-5-35, HBL 139 on the Triple M Total Tools Bunbury scoreboard. Off the ground it goes, right towards the goal line. Knocked away there by a defender for Bunbury in Travis Justin's out towards the boundary line. And we'll have a throw in. It's now just a couple of metres around from the HBL goals.
Tough, tight and wet. The Lions are going to want to keep it locked in that forward line for as long as they can, and certainly make the most of this forward sortie. Umpire to throw the ball back in, hard up on the point post. No tap taken, ball down. Doggies trying to valiantly to get it away. Two players down there doing the best. Oh, great hip and shoulder that there by Gelmy. Geez, he's tough and tight and clenches, isn't he? Gelmy, tough customer. Bulldogs getting it away though on half-back. Farrant with the ball, although not the best of hand passes. Skills not at a premium today.
I'll tell you what, boys, I reckon that's Harry Creasy with the yellow card here, just standing on Reece Gelmy. So obviously didn't like something that Reece Gelmy did.
That close attention that he's known for.
That really does not matter.
I reckon...
Yep, yellow card for Creasy. Coming off now.
I reckon that could have had something to do with that incident at half-forward. I reckon he thought Reece Gelmy had a fair bit to do with it. And silly free kicks.
Plenty of passion in this game.
It's going to cost him 15 minutes.
Well, that cost him 15 minutes. That's just poor play again. It's the umpires trying their best to control things. I know it can get quite heated in a grand final. We've seen that numerous times before. Always taken back to HBL versus South Bunbury, I won't say, a few years ago. When
you told me not to be biased up here.
No, but I'm just saying it just reminds me of that day when it got very willing as McKinlay drives it long inside the forward line. Has it touched anyone? It has. It went out the back, but it was touched off the pack and it's through for a minor score. So 1-4-10 HBL, Bunbury 5-5-35. Nearing time on second quarter for Total Tools Bunbury. It was just a heated game, that's all I'm saying.
You said don't be biased.
No, I didn't say it was being biased.
He gives you an opening truck.
Bringing up an old grand final that I was watching during the week.
Truth in broadcasting, as we say.
The only one we're allowed to bring up is 2016.
Oh, okay, we'll do that. We'll do that maybe during half-time as the mark's been taken in defence here by Kane Viewman for Bunbury. He tries to drive it as long as he can, but it ends up being a flower bag coming out of defence, and the mark's been taken by Ty Armitage. What's he going to be able to do with it? He drives it long back inside the forward line. A 3-on-1 against Kristen Thornton, almost one out when it comes out the back. Anderson's nearby, rushed through. Ooh, now that's interesting because he was trying to rush that through from behind. It went out of bounds. I would have thought that's a bit deliberate.
I think in these conditions, you're a little bit forgiven by the umpires.
A little leniency.
A bit lenient. Probably not a bad call.
All right, righto. Footballer next to me is like, if that was me, I'd want to make sure I didn't get the free kick given against me. Smith now for HBL, trying to get it to Beaver. It comes free. High contact against Bunbury. It is. And Armitage is going to take the free kick.
I reckon it might be a trip. He might have stuck his leg out there, boys.
Okay.
I reckon it was both at the same time. He almost had his head taken off as he was tripped.
Tripped over and got ripped around the head. We'll go with that.
Well, I mean, do what you can to try and stop the opponent, but, don't give away the free kick. Ty Armitage is going to take it. He's going to be about 35 out by the time he kicks it.
Got to make this one count.
Straight in front, the electric orange boots. He comes in. He liked it straight off the boot, did he? I don't know what he's
I
done.
think he's given away a free kick. He's just come straight back in and...
Now, it's interesting because as he's kicked, he's then run off towards an opponent.
Yeah, we're starting to see some ill discipline slip into this game, and what we don't want, even though it's low scoring conditions, is more yellow cards and goals.
Meanwhile, goal umpire Jason Crowe is going, can I give the signal,
No
please?
yellow card.
Am I allowed to?
He's had to run 60 metres, boys, and he's thinking, on the goal umpire, I'm not meant to run outside this goal.
Still don't know if it's a goal
Cardio
yet.
not meant to be a prerequisite.
It is a goal.
Goal umpire.
There you go.
Now, Ty
A goal
Harmon,
and a
it's
yellow
two
card.
yellow cards. Is that an automatic red? Simi?
Oh, don't know. I'll have to find that out for you, but it's obviously two yellow
Two
cards.
yellows
to
in 1 week. I don't know if that results in a red, guys.
Great question,
Oh,
Chuck.
but he was
to find out
replaced.
about
He was
that.
replaced on the field. So
Yep.
I take it when you is a red.
I think you can still replace on a red card. It's just that player wouldn't be able to play the rest of the game.
I reckon the umpires next door are going to have to pull the book out and have a look what's going on.
Look, Armitage has kicked the goal. He's then been sent off. HBL a 2-4-16, Bunbury a 5-5-35, Triple M Total Tools Bunbury scoreboard. Got to get the plug in for the sponsor so you can check out the Total Tools Finals Fever catalogue out now. Chaos going on at Hands Oval.
So
Tensions
if
are high.
you're nearby and you're not doing anything, come on down and witness in these conditions. Not a bad spectacle.
It's not a bad spectacle. It's also turning a bit MMA right now.
Rolling a couple of sports into one.
God,
Well, we don't want to see that.
No,
we
probably
definitely
not.
do not
No.
encourage that.
No, we're not. But it's quite the entertaining contest all of a sudden.
Absolutely.
23 gone, second quarter, long kick going up towards the half-forward line for Bunbury. Kicking into a breeze at the moment, but they're going to get us another chance towards goal as the free kick has been found, and Clark is going to take the free kick here for the Bunbury Football Club. He's 55 out from goal. He's going to try and find a teammate, tries to square it inside the forward line. It bounces away from his teammate. Saborn getting back there for HBL. He's taken out of bounds and through it goes for a ball in.
Didn't mind that from Aidan Clark, though. That wasn't the up and under kick. That was to take a moment and let's keep the ball low kick, which is what you want in these kind of conditions.
And when you're 19 points up, you might as well just slow things down.
Indeed.
23 and a half gone, second quarter. HBL trail by 19 points. Ball in. It comes down towards LaMonica. Can't gather cleanly. Also getting some help there from Preedy. Comes out towards the back. Big tackle applied there by James Hawksley. And we'll have a ball up. It's about 30 out from the Bunbury goal.
Hawksley's really lifted his rating in this quarter, hasn't he, as you'd expect the experienced player to do.
He too didn't see a thing from him in the opening quarter, that's for sure. An attempted soccer off the ground. It comes down to Clark. Clark, he gets tackled as he tries to kick it towards the goal. 1-on-1, maybe 2-on-1. Here's a chance for Martin. Snap round the corner. Through from behind. Bunbury go to 5-6-36 on the Triple M Total Tools Bunbury scoreboard. HBL 2-4-16. 24 gone. Second quarter.
Look, dangerous that forward short. Hey, thought we were about to put Matt Martin down for another goal. He don't mind his trusty right boot on the snap there, do we?
Not at all. I like it. Booming kick out of defence. Buman at the back. He's going to provide the spoil. No one able to gather cleanly. And the siren goes for the second quarter. So HBL at least managed to get a couple of goals on the scoreboard. But Bunbury hitting back late. And it got a little bit willing in there as well at the half-time break. HBL are 2-4-16. Bunbury are 5-6-36 on the Triple M Total Tools Bunbury scoreboard. They're proud sponsor of the SWFL Footy League Finals. You can check out the Total Tools Finals Fever catalogue, which is out right now. A break will wrap up the opening half and see where HBL can sneak themselves back into this contest as Triple M rocks local footy.
For Total Tools Bunbury, every tool, every trade. This is the 2017 Dale Alcock Home Southwest Football League Final Series.
It's all about how this first 15 minutes goes, you'd have to say, for both Bunbury and HBL. If HBL can lock things down and try to suffocate Bunbury from being able to score, that gives them a chance final quarter if the breeze does in fact pick back up for them to maybe sneak back into the contest. But it is a huge mountain to climb for the HBL Lions. They trail by 20 points as Triple M rocks local footy. The grand final, we're back underway, and a free kick has been found for a push in the back, and it's going to go to Bunbury. It's going to go to Aidan Clark, who kicks it now up towards half forward, getting back there. Should have been a mark there to McKinlay, but he gets back on the second attempt. Handball back into Pether at the centre half forward line. It was a bit of a dangerous one because there's Bunbury players everywhere. Dispossessed, sogging in towards the forward 50. There's a free kick found for a hold, and it's going to go to Tom Quaife, who we haven't seen a great deal of so far this afternoon.
Apart from that dramatic mismatch that you mentioned earlier on McMullen, where there's about a foot between them, that's the only time we've seen him.
I reckon Jamie Narney couldn't move those magnets quick enough.
I reckon you're about right there. Very true. All right, so Tom Quave's going to take this right into the defensive 50. The first 45 seconds of the third quarter. He'll try and drive it as long as he can. Lamonica's nearby. Good grab, though, taken there by Cam Pether. He stuck the mitts out and did quite well. Kicks it up towards the centre wing. Bounced in front of Quinn, but it was a tough one to try and take. Then Slater's ridden into the ground. Picked up now by Prowse. He gets dispossessed. A throw's been called, and the free kick will go to HBL. So they've picked up their intensity in the first 60 seconds or so. They got a chance to go forward, down by 20 points in the start of the third quarter.
As they'd want to do here on centre wing with Coach Derek Hall about 10 metres away, barking instructions out at the start of the third quarter. Kicked by Jack Quinn as he's kicking up towards centre half forward. The big punch comes from Bunbury, though. HBL will look to clear and take the ball from by way of Jordan Sell.
Oh, wow.
Evaded a tackler beautifully. Not the best of kicks, but finds 20 metres to the... is that the Wiz? Is that
Slater.
Slater.
There's a lot of
similar hair.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it was the hair that confused me. Comes back to Pether, though. Pether will look to bring the ball back in for the Lions. It is 40 metres out from goal, and a great chest mark taken there by the HBL player. It's the big body of Jack Quinn.
Braden Prentice, actually.
Prentice.
Yep.
Saw the 7. Thanks, gents.
That's all right. We're all here. We're a team.
One team, as we always say.
Oh, righto. Oh, jeepers. God. Getting a bit high and mighty. Look, he's already kicked one this afternoon. This one is huge. He kicks this because the wind has died down now.
Prentice, kick on goal. Takes his time. Not the best of kicks. He strays that to the right. Will go to the top of the square, though. Pack forms. No mark taken. Is there a soccer down there? No. Bunbury still looking to try and get it out. And they do so. Look, intelligent little soccer kick. At least it looked intelligent. Did it go out on the full or did it bounce before going out over the line? What's the umpy say? He'll throw it in.
So Ty Armitage, we think he's out. Ty Armitage is just down there.
See you later, Ty Armitage.
So there you go.
So those cards have meant no more Ty Armitage for the rest of the afternoon after that very physical second quarter. Yeah, that's going to hurt being down a rotation, no doubt about that.
Eli Smith lost the football momentarily. Ball is going to be wrapped up and a ball up at the paint of 50 for HBL. Going to try and lock things in. So just confirming Ty Armitage out for the rest of the game. 2 yellow cards. Gonski will not play any further part in the afternoon. Did think to ourselves, 3 yellow cards seems like it would be a fair bit.
Yeah, absolutely. Never heard of that. I thought too. But that's disappointing for Ty and for his teammates. And
hopefully his side can live through here. They're in the forward pocket at the moment. 20 points is the margin. Coming up to 4 minutes gone in this third quarter. As we said, if they can lock things up during this quarter and maybe even sneak a goal, then it gets them right back in the contest. But it's socket out of defence for Bunbury. Trying to pick that football up there was Preedy. Couldn't gather it cleanly, though. And then at the bottom of the pack there is LaMonica. And we are going to have a ball up. In fact, we will have a ball up right on the edge of the centre square on the HBL side. Delafranca wins the ruck contest. Preedy again, handball back inboard towards Partridge, then gets about 25 metres on the kick. It went through the breadbasket there of Quaife. It's now with Bunbury once again. Quick kick inside the forward line. Good work getting back in defence. Numbers back there with Bloomfield, who takes the mark and then clears it out with a nice long kick in the end. McKinley has taken it right on the half-back line.
He was never going to drop that, McKinley. It's not something he's known for doing. Lloyd Beaver with the ball.
They still want to use the corridor, HBL boys. They're not afraid to take a risk, and they know that if they don't take risks, they don't win the game of footy. So, really
great
rolling
ball,
the dice.
Ball with Sell at the moment, the captain today. Kick out on the outer side. Finds Ty Anderson. Ty Anderson looking to get it into the forward line. That is a wonderful little intercept mark there. I'll take it on the second grab by Doherty for the Doggies, and they'll look to release some pressure coming out of defence now.
Brad Blake's got it at half-back for Bunbury. Bunbury up by 20 points at the early stages of this third quarter. Numbers back there for HBL to gather this one. Beaver high up and under. It's going to be marked by Anderson. Anderson at centre wing now for HBL. Bit slow, bit stagnant. No one really making room, although Slater goes for a bit of a gallop. Tried to go near that football, but it fell well short. And in the end, Buman socketed it off the ground, and it's fallen into the arms of McMullen. Right smack bang, middle of the ground here at Hands Oval. Goes short over the top now, and he ends up finding Logan Giblett. Electric green boots.
It's hard to find a drop punt, boys.
It's going to be hard in conditions like today, I would have thought.
Oh.
Great mark getting back there.
The Wiz.
The Wiz!
What can't he do, this man?
Well, he'll need to kick some goals,
goes
I think,
back.
this afternoon. That might be handy. The Wiz with a good little kick out of defence, and he ends up finding Jack Quinn. He now tries to centre the ball again back towards the corridor. They had numbers there. It was Pether with the ball. Handballed it into Hawksley. And then his kick out towards Sell. He dropped it at the first attempt, but had plenty of time to gather. Then kicks up towards Anderson. He dropped that one. He's got some pressure on him at half forward. He then lost possession of the football, but got held on to. And he'll win himself a free kick. 65 out from goal. 6 gone. Third quarter. Bunbury up by 20 points. HBL pressing forward. Kick to Thornton. Just spoiled at the back there by Cody Hayes. Been exceptional this afternoon. And out to the boundary line it goes for a ball in.
Bit of a feel of sort of waiting for first blood in this first quarter, isn't it? As we wait for the first goal to be kicked, it's going to
First goal, really important.
very important for momentum, as you say, Trucks.
Well, right now, if you're HBL, you're happy with the way the first 6.5 minutes has gone. You just need to hit the scoreboard now. That's the important thing. As we said, the wind has died down as Hawksley gets a quick snap around the corner. He got it into the arms of Thornton, but he's just fumbled the football at the last second. Cody Hay with an attempted clearing ball 50 metres. I think he got felled afterwards, did he? It's downfield, and the free kick is going to be taken by Aidan Clark on the far side at half back. He then goes short with a chip pass. Oh, it's juggled off the boot in the air, and that is not great handles there from LaMonica. Lost the football. It's now with Piper, who drives it inside the forward line. Getting out there beautifully once again, Kane Buman. The defence holding strong for Bunbury, and they clear it away out towards this near side. Here's your boy, Brett Peake. Aaron Evans.
There he is. What can he do, our boy? Oh, not much upon that occasion. Was he interfered with? Perhaps not. Bronx cheer up from the crowd. HBL now with possession in the play. Good little juggling mark there by Slater.
Ooh.
Slippery down there indeed as he gets back up to take his kick now. Up to the forward line inside 50 metres for the Lions. Pack forms, no mark taken. Plenty of Bunbury defenders around. Balls on the ground. Stacks on the mill. Umpy will come in and say, it's mine.
Well, if you're Kristen Thornton, you're thinking, can someone else come and help me, please? I have 3-4 big men up against me in that marking contest. Actually, it might have been Braden Prentice there, but still, you're looking for someone to give a bit of support at the moment. As Tyson Wood wins that down for HBL. Eli Smith nearby trying to win that one. Cleared away by Delafranca for Bunbury. The Wiz, he's not going to keep this one alive. Out of bounds it goes, and the ball in. 60 out from the HBL goal. They are pressing with 8.5 minutes gone in this third quarter for Harvey Norman Bunbury, your projector and large screen specialists. Epsom Home Theatre projectors perfect for the big game, starting for just $998. So go and grab yourself a bargain tomorrow when it opens on the public holiday. Ball in at half forward for HBL. It might come out to the side here. Quick handball out towards Jelmy, who couldn't quite gather it cleanly in the end. Delafranca, he's dispossessed. Where's the Wiz? He's nearby, or that's Slater. Slater's in there, I think. He gets tackled in the end. And a ball up is going to happen. We're about 40 metres out now. So they're creeping forward here, HBL, down by 20 points.
In terms of general play, they're still in this game, haven't they?
Yep.
Again, like I said, still waiting for that first goal to be kicked. The ball's back in their forward 50, and that's where it's spent most of its time so far this quarter.
Beaver almost got that one. Knocked away, though, by Bunbury. Sell, there's a free kick. It's going against Jordan Sell for a push. And the free kick's going to go to Bunbury. So they're going to be able to clear this one away through Aston Preedy. Good ball out towards his near side, and Brad Blake's now got it on the half-back flank. 9.5 gone, third quarter. Grand final of 2017 in the Southwest Football League. Spoil at the side there by Tyson Wood. Connor Walker wrapped up in a brilliant tackle. Almost came free for Eli Smith. The umpire said, give it to me, I will ball it up. Your umpires this afternoon, Adam Horsworth, Shane Miller and Aaron Andrews. Congratulations to them getting the job.
It's always one, isn't it? You always forget about the umpires, but it's a massive achievement to get a grand final gig.
Big tackle applied there on Clark. Now it's come free. Brad Blake with a high up and under. We've already had enough rain, please, Brad. We don't need any more. Falls down to the ground. Onto the run there of Logan Gibbard, who kicks it towards the top of the goal square. Tough one for Brett Peake. Bit of holding on going on. It's last line of defence stuff here for the HBL Lions. It comes free. Giblett goes in there again. Gets a handball away. Tries to get it towards the pocket. Sell trying to do everything he can. He is wrapped up in a big tackle. And we'll have a ball up.
Tell you what, there's going to be some sore bodies, boys. This is a real physical encounter.
Jeepers creepers.
Brett Peake just trying to do everything he could then, just couldn't get couldn't even stand up properly in the tackle, but tough in the clinches.
Farrant goes for the ruck contest for Bunbury, but loses out to Wood, but it comes down towards Brad Blake for Bunbury, but numbers out there for HBL. Handball from Beaver out to Piper. Piper now with it at half-back. He drives it long up towards centre wing. Going up with a flight of the ball. Good punch from the side there by Della Franca. Now in towards the middle of the ground. Here comes the Wiz. Trying to sock it off the ground and then completely missed it in the end. Now it's been picked up here by Quinn. Quinn tries to get it forward a few metres. Up towards centre half forward. Big tackle applied. And we'll have ourselves another ball up.
Starting to see some of those better Lions players, the more dangerous ones around the ball. Piper and Heisman, though, getting into the game a little.
5-6-36 Bunbury, HBL 2-4-16. No score so far, 11.5 minutes in this third quarter for Harvey Norman Bunbury. It's at centre half back now for Bunbury. Socket off the ground by Buman. Oh, he got about 45 metres on that soccer as well. Did exceptionally well, but then absolutely monster into the ground there. Looked like Lee Gower. It wasn't actually, it was Aston Preedy. Got smacked into the ground and we'll have a ball in. A ball up, I should say, right in front of the interchange gates. About 20 metres in from the boundary. Tyson Wood wins the ruck contest. Big tackle applied, almost held without it though, one of the Bunbury players. And then Giblet goes in to wrap things up. We'll have another ball up. Gone 12 minutes now, still no score. Bunbury wouldn't necessarily mind it. HBL happy just to lock things down, but they really need to get something on the board in this quarter, just against necessarily the run of play, but against the flow of play, I suppose. Soccer off the ground there by Anderson. It was deflected off an opponent, but went into the arms of Beaver. He got his kick dispossessed, and then a big tackle applied on one of the HBL players, who is, about 3 deep on Bunbury opponents, and Saborn's the last man to get up. Ball up.
I think HBL are just trying to overuse the handball a bit.
Yep.
Slippery conditions like this, just sometimes, like whoever it was just earlier, just soccering along the ground, 40 metres.
Well, Monica gets that one forward 45 metres and ends up into the breadbasket of Matt Martin. Well, that's just... It's
pretty
just,
lucky, but you've got to take the good luck when it comes.
There's a little bit of luck in that, but, I mean, if you can get that ball forward, you know what you've got in your forward line. You trust your forward line to be in the right spot.
And he's a fantastic target.
As he was in the spot,
Exactly right.
Matt Martin's got one this afternoon. He's looking for his second. 36 on the season. Goal number 37 could be the biggest of the year for him. 48 metres out, comes back on the breeze.
Oh.
Delightful catch.
Bends that back beautifully.
Bunbury go to 6-6-42 on the Triple M Harvey Norman Bunbury scoreboard. HBL 2-4-16, 13.5 gone. Harvey Norman Bunbury, your projector and large screen specialist. The Epsom Home Theatre projector's perfect for the big game, starting at just $998.
Well, we said at the start, fellas, if Matt Martin can have a good game, they're going to go a long way towards winning. Bunbury, a couple of goals already and providing that focal point on what is not really expected to be a big day for key forwards. So he's doing what he does best.
The rain has stopped.
Yes,
we'll report that.
The rain has stopped.
Oh.
It's freezing.
Very happy Simone Butland down there on the boundary line.
Very happy Simone Butland.
A little happier.
Probably calm before the storm, Simone.
Oh, no, Matt.
Squash you, but I don't know.
No, I think we might be okay.
The optimist
afternoon. Someone check the radar and let us know. If you're listening online at triplem.com.au on the app or on radio, hope you're enjoying our call of the grand final of 2017 of the Southwest Footy League as Watson gets that one forward up towards open space and in towards the forward pocket. But out of bounds it goes for a ball in. 26 points the margin. It's important for HBL to hit back here just to keep in touch coming into the final quarter.
Got to lock it in that forward line, deep in the forward pocket.
They need reward for effort, HBL.
Yep.
They fought really hard this quarter. Bunbury raced down, kick one.
Well, that's it. It was all against the run of play, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
So we've had the radar come in. Maybe it's starting to drift away from us. Yeah, I reckon we might be okay. We'll see what happens. Thank you to our weatherman just in the next door box. Good to see.
Guys, I'm down here on the boundary line. There's an injury. Looks like a knee for Bunbury's Kane
Buman,
yep. So he's getting it strapped at the moment, but looking like it may be all right for the next quarter, but who knows? We'll see.
Interesting as we get strapped up and we'll hopefully back out there. But
Bunbury will be... he's been fantastic.
He's an important player, Buman, isn't he?
In terms of their defence, he's been the one, along with Cody Hay, that have really stood up during this game. So even losing him for about 5 or 10 minutes could be important here for HBL as Beaver tries to break the pack. It goes forward momentarily. Hawksley couldn't gather the football. Peake was looking for a free kick. Comes out free. Here's a boy, your boy Anderson, running into an open goal from 35. He's missed it. Straight it.
Trying to kick it too hard.
I think you're right there. 2-5-17 HBL, Bunbury 6-6-42.
Everybody's perfect from up here.
Matchy Archie, look at his career, absolutely perfection.
I apologise, Ty Anderson, I probably would have missed as well.
No, that's all right.
The phrase you used earlier, Chucks, was reward for effort, and running into the open goal like that should be kicking those ones.
60-metre booming kick out of defence. It ends up with Bunbury as well, as that one's kicked a big boom, another one up towards half forward. Aidan Clark gathers, runs his full 15 metres, and down the other end puts a possible nail in the coffin.
And that's why, because when you get a classy operator like Aidan Clark on the end of that bit of play, it is claps and cheers all rounds for the Doggies fans here at Hans Oval.
Aidan Clark with a possible goal of the day contender for City and Regional Fuels on the move in the southwest. 16 and a half gone. Triple M Harvey Norman Bunbury scoreboard. Bunbury go to 7-6-48. HBL at 2-5-17.
Yep, you can see a couple of HBL boys just patting Ty on the back and saying, look, mate, you made a mistake, fix it up, head up. We're not going to win this game if we're going to dwell on mistakes. So,
exactly right.
Good to see.
Well, he's done he did absolutely everything right up until that kick. The good thing is, like I said, if you've got Kane Buman off, you do have that chance now. You've got the opportunity maybe to go forward. So, HBL have just got to press here for the next few minutes or so. They've got to throw absolutely everything at it. It is not absolutely done yet, but they need to make every post a winner from here as Hawksley chips it inside the forward line towards Watson. He couldn't gather cleanly. Big tackle applied inside the forward line, and we'll have a ball up with Travis Justin's one of the ones to get up last. So, important next couple of minutes, important for this forward 50 sortie to make a conversion for HBL. Ball up, good work there from Boyd, who got a ruck contest win there. It comes out towards the half-back line for Bunbury. Numbers, though, for HBL. Saborn picks up. He kicks it off the right boot, but straight in the arms of Connor Walker, who takes it on the half-back flank. He'll go short with his kick. Mark has been taken on the far side as Bunbury look to just chip things around. Preedy's kick's okay. And he finds Doherty. That's Matt Doherty with the football now. So happy to just chip things away here, but they will need to find targets as well. Preedy's won himself, either the mark or the free kick there. Short ball to the wing.
Hard to know which there, Leachy.
Now with Walker. Again, another chip over the top. So they have really slowed things down. Out towards the boundary line, Jackson Perkins takes it to the boundary line and says, I want to reset things and try and win the football.
Tell you what, if you're a Bunbury fan right now, you'd be pretty happy. We said that the first couple of minutes of this quarter would be all important, and ultimately the rain stopped, and it's been 2 goals to Bunbury. This is a very important 5-goal lead to them at the moment.
And like you said, against the run of play.
Yep.
But HBL have controlled Bunbury.
They were doing well that first 2 minutes. Yeah.
And if you're HBL, you're thinking, hang on, we had 3 teams in the grand final here. Surely we were a lock for 1. What's going on here this afternoon? Just who ran over the Black Cat?
Yes.
What's going on? There's a free kick on the far side for HBL. And the free kick will be taken. It is there by Watson, who drives it up towards half forward. Spoil at the side. Numbers there for Bunbury. Gathering it now is Boyd. He gets wrapped up in a tackle. Comes out the back. Justin's out wide now with a booming kick from another Bunbury player near Aidan Clark. There's no one's kicking in. Danger call. So Aidan Clark's going to win himself the free kick. In fact, it's not. It's going to be Harry Creasy who wins the free kick. So Creasy, as the rain starts to come again. Sorry, Simone down on the boundary. Up towards the half-forward line. Martin was a chance, couldn't bring it down. Numbers back there. Perkins, Piper, quick handball away to Bloomfield. Bloomfield off half-back now towards centre wing. Piper running after this football.
Oh, no, free kick against the runner.
Against the runner?
I reckon.
We'll talk about coach killers.
Troopers!
I reckon it was.
Pull him off!
He was trying to get out of the way.
My goodness! Jeepers,
trying to work out which runner it is.
Enough to get a kick
well, it's
out
obviously,
there without the runner.
it's obviously the Bunbury runner because HBL have got the free kick.
Yeah.
So Bunbury with the free kick. Saborn now running onto the football, takes the mark. He's still a good 80 metres out from goal. We've hit time on now in this third quarter. Short ball towards James Hawksley now. He's about 70 out. Good kick in towards the top of the 50 goal mark, I should say. And the mark's been taken by Kristen Thornton now. If anyone's going to have a go from here, even if it is raining, it's going to be Kristen Thornton, but he does the right thing, tries to size something up into the forward pocket. Hawksley went for it, but unfortunately he got dispossessed at the last second, cleared away. Now HBL have to work with their numbers here. An attempted mark was dispossessed, but Smith kicks it back inside the forward line, peeks in defence, runs out with a bit of skill, and then drives it as long as he can. He gets about 55 metres on the kick. It ends up near Martin, but he couldn't quite gather. It's picked up now here by Bailey Taylor. He stops, props, and then turns around, and he ends up finding the relieving mark to Cam Pether.
Great follow-up there from Bailey Taylor. He was involved in that contest at centre-half forward and then ran down to make position and get an all-important kick back there for the HBL Lions. Ball up on their half-forward line now. They desperately need a goal, but it'll be the Bunbury Bulldogs who are going to relieve and get a kick out to centre wing. Ball finds itself with Creasy. Creasy, classy operator, back on the ground. Tough too after injuring himself earlier. McMullen now with a paddock out in front of him. What can the little fella do? Tries to tap on. That's clever in these type of conditions. He's looking for the boundary line and finds it. And the umpire will throw it in 40 metres out from goal for the Doggies.
Just watching Bailey Taylor, boys, he's like a gazelle. Just big, long legs, just 3 steps. He's strolling down the wing.
How tall would he be, Chucks?
Oh, he towers over me. He's 6'2".
He towers over you and me. That's not hard, Matsiachi. Come on. Siren goes.
I would say he's 6'2" anyway.
Yeah, no, good defender.
We'll check the book as we go into the three-quarter time break, which right now, if you're a Bunbury fan, looks very good for you. At three-quarter time on the Triple M Harvey Norman Bunbury scoreboard, Bunbury is 7-6-48, HBL 2-5-17. Your projector and large screen specialist, the Epson Home Theatre projectors, perfect for the big game, starting at just $998 for Harvey Norman Bunbury, your home theatre specialist. The final quarter is on after this. Can HBL find something and make a miraculous comeback? We'll find out next for Total Tools Bunbury. Triple M rocks local footy.
That quarter for your projector and large screen specialists, Harvey Norman Bunbury. Epson Home Theatre projectors perfect for the big game, starting from just $998. Harvey Norman Bunbury, your home theatre specialists.
For Total Tools Bunbury, every tool, every trade. This is the 2017 Dale Alcock Home Southwest Football League Final Series.
They're a side that have been building over the last couple of seasons. They've put together some very good talent, and right now they're a quarter away from taking home the 2017 Dale Alcock Homes Southwest Football League Premiership. As the ball is balled up in the air, Eli Smith for HBL gets the winning clearance. Not one there by Prowse, who tried to win the football, and in the end a free kick's been given, and HBL are going to go forward here through Jared Watson, who's been pretty good this afternoon. He's 65 metres out. He decides to handball it off to Pether, who goes bang with a kick right towards the goal line. A fly from the back there by Kane Buman. Very good once again.
He's done that all day, Kane Buman.
Good to see him back out on the ground. He thought he might have got hurt in that third quarter.
Yep. No, he's pretty tough, Kano.
Kane Buman, Cody Hay, both have been exceptional in defence so far this afternoon for the Bunbury Football Club. I dare say they'd be knocking on the door for possible best on ground this Savo.
Former South Bunbury players, mate. Good foundation, Kane Buman.
Watch out, here we go. He's picked himself up all of a sudden off the canvases, Matt Giardi. As Prowse tries to win the football, can't do so. Eli Smith tries to win it as well. He tries to barrel his way towards a little bit closer to goal, but it's balled up. A ball up it will be, 45 metres out from the HBL goal. They trail by 31 points in the opening minute and 15 seconds. Wind down, it's out towards Thornton, didn't gather that cleanly, then attempts to kick on goal from the boundary at 45. Skews off the boot and out in the full.
They've got to try and make the most of those half chances from here, HBL. Got to roll the dice. Good for them, though, that the first forward saute of this fourth quarter is deep in their forward line. Doggies to bring it back into play now, though, through Doherty. Their defence has worked well this afternoon. Doherty kicks it up to a big pack of players. Farrant and Bailey in there. Neither one of them takes possession. Ball spills down. The ball will quickly, I was going to say go out of bounds, but no, it's been
sliding in rule.
The old sliding in rule.
Yeah, the sliding in rule that has coughed them up there. So Prowse has ended up with the free kick. He gives it off to his teammate there in Clark, who drives it as far as he can. Turned over though, Beaver with a handball away. He tries to get it to a teammate. In the end, he's actually going to win himself a free kick because there was a hold on to Lloyd Beaver after he got rid of the ball, and so he's going to win himself the free kick. So Beaver centres it towards the centre square, about 75 out. He ends up finding Jelmy. He then tries to keep it along the corridor. It's always going to be a dangerous kick, but they will get themselves a free kick. Piper is going to win it. He had to really work hard for that one. In fact, it's not Piper there, I should say. That's Jackson Perkins. So Perkins is going to win the free kick.
Just need to wheel and go, HBL. They need to get the footy forward.
Perkins now deep in the goal square. He drives it as long as he can. Attempted flight this side, not one down. Again, it's Cody Hay who's going to be able to try and clear that one away. Patrick Farrant with the safe hands to take the mark.
Good move having him a little bit further up the ground today, Farron, seeing him get into play just a little bit more. His pass almost found a teammate, but the punch over the top was great from HBL. They're looking to try and push forward. A little bit of a sidestep. Some Aidan Clark magic in the middle of the ground. No, he kicks up to the forward line for the Doggies, 50 metres out. Creasy's had a soccer attempt off the ground. Fresh air, no good. Lions will look to try and bring it back out off the half-back line. Aggressive football now. Creasy puts some good body pressure on, and there's great follow-up second effort from Creasy as well. Sees his teammate come out with the ball, kick it into the forward line, but only as far as the Lions player there, who takes a very relieving chest mark there, and then finds Eli Smith by way of foot at centre-half back for the Lions. Good kick, good possession, wonderful use of the footy that there by Eli Smith to Sayborn. Sayborn's kick not quite so good, didn't find a teammate. The Doggies looking to try and pick up the ball, congested in the middle of the ground now. They'll look to bring it back out onto centre wing, and it is Matt Partridge who's contesting the ball down there with about 4 different Lions players on him. In the middle of the ground.
Smith got the handball away. It's now picked up for HBL. A quick little kick towards his near side. It's been picked up now by Beaver. So Lloyd Beaver tries to fend off an opponent. Got absolutely monstered in the tackle. Great work there from Logan Giblett to Farron, who's kicked towards half forward. Got intercepted and taken there by Tommy Quaife in front of Aidan Clark, who is now looking for a roll in Swan Lake. He now ships it short. It's okay. Mate, that spin was beautiful.
Deft of foot.
There are people in the ballet community going, get that man in there.
He'll be recruited somewhere next year.
Sayborn's won himself a free kick for HBL. He got taken high, going for the ball there.
In all seriousness, he played very, very well, Aidan Clark, this afternoon.
Yeah, definitely contender.
Knock on the door, trying to win the ball there. I like it. Here's Eli Smith now. Short ball. Oh, he's played on. He's played on and run straight into the teammate, but the umpire's given Lloyd Beaver the benefit of the doubt.
Very understanding that there.
Well, I suppose he didn't run off his line and he didn't run over the mark. So technically, I suppose you could give that towards Hawksley. Put the mitts up, but he couldn't bring it down. Justin's is nearby for Bunbury. Gets a handball away to a teammate. Quick handball over the top by Walker to Blake. Blake drives it as long as he can, but again, Beaver gets back for HBL and takes the clearing mark. 5.5 gone, final quarter. Triple M Total Tools Bunbury scoreboard, and HBL trail by 31 points. Long ball up towards the top of the 50 arc towards McKinlay. Comes down to Thornton. Thornton with a quick snap around the corner. Where's the bounce going to go? It's hit the posts. Wilbur. 5.5 gone. Final quarter. HBL 2-6-18. Bunbury 7-6-48 on the Triple M Total Tools Bunbury scoreboard. The proud sponsor of the Southwest Footy League Finals. You can check out the Total Tools Finals Fever catalogue, which is out right now.
He's trying to get into the game, Thornton, isn't he? But he just can't hit the scoreboard.
Doing his best.
He is.
He's doing his best. As Walker now up against Anderson. Anderson trying to do his best to pick up the football. He also was looking for a free kick. The umpire said, no, keep on going. And then Wood is wrapped up in a tackle and will have a ball up.
Yeah, I was just going to say earlier, Leachy, I don't think you can doubt anybody's effort from either side today. It's just been one of those days that whichever way that footy bounces, it seems to be a black and yellow jumper.
Wood again goes up in the ruck contest. One down, comes down there to Leith Dower, who explodes away and then kicks it along the boundary line. Numbers back there once again for HBL. Eli Smith doing his best. Well, he's been taken high, has he? Or held without it. There's a free kick going to HBL, and the free kick will be taken here by Jake Bloomfield, who plays on now, tries to kick it up towards Woods. Couldn't get near it though. Goes past him. It's picked up now by Giblett. Giblett over the top of the handball, feigning for a high tackle, and ending up getting it there was Matt Doherty. Just on the opening attempt at the tackle, just went a little high. And at centre-half back, he will take the free kick for Bunbury. His kick is, turned over because he wanted Della Franca, but he lost it. But then he put in a monster tackle to get rid of Zach Piper. And the free kick is going to go back to Della Franca.
Tried to pick his pocket, then did Piper. That's quite a mouthful. Try it yourself. Didn't quite work, and Bunbury now have possession out on the outer wing. Greasy
You're
plays
going for
on.
a roll in Oliver, are you?
I'm going for a roll in something.
Okay.
And we've got Swan Lake, Oliver. Goodness.
That's right, a bit like Aidan Clark going for that roll.
Where's the Bunbury Repertory Club? We're after you now. Soccer off the ground by Martin, kicks it up. Oh, did exceptionally well. And into the arms of Aidan Clark, who takes the mark and is going to win himself a 50-metre penalty as well.
Could this be 2 medals for Aidan Clark?
Could be.
Kicks this will be 3rd.
Good call, Trucks.
This is going to be his 3rd goal of the afternoon.
He won't miss this.
8 minutes gone. He even takes a bit of time to pull the socks up, so he looks good for the camera.
Just in case there's a photo.
Straight in front, 10 out, bang! Bunbury celebrating like nobody's business. It's a 6-goal ball game in the grand final. 8-6-54 Bunbury. HBL 2-6-18 on the Triple M Total Tools Bunbury scoreboard.
And this, for Bunbury players now, speaking from personal experience last year, this is the best time.
Yeah.
This is where you have a bit of fun.
Sorry guys, down here on the boundary, a very, very happy Bunbury side down here. Coaches celebrating almost, clapping pays on the back. Absolutely great feeling down here.
It's one of those questions you ask, I suppose, at the end of the game, but in this situation, you sort of get a chance now to sort of enjoy it a bit.
That's it. The heat's out of the contest now. You know the damage is done.
It's a rare thing to be able to do in a grand final.
And I reckon Bunbury will play better than they have before now, though. You watch the footy move from one end to the other now.
So Aidan Clark has got 3 on the afternoon. 8-6 for Bunbury, HBL 2-6.
Some tired boys out there, some hands on hips for a few of the Lions players, being 6 goals down in the last quarter.
Ball up middle of the ground as Beaver gets absolutely monstered, pushed in the back, free kick to him. So Lloyd Beaver, he's tried his heart out throughout the afternoon, no doubt about that, along with Eli Smith, as he kicks it up towards the top of the centre square. Heisman went up trying to take that football, comes out though towards Giblet. He's in a race for the football against Saborn. Giblet's going to be happy to see that out. Right in front of his interchange gates, gets a tap on the back. The rest of his team on the boundary going, yeah, nicely done, good work. Nice to see the ball near us. So Cullen Boyd coming back onto the grounds. Matt Partridge off. He's done a mountain of work throughout the afternoon.
Had a good game, Matty Partridge.
Yeah, he's sort of been an unsung hero, to be honest.
He's had a half forward.
Yeah, he's done actually quite a good job this afternoon.
Big body at the fall of the ball.
Saborn wrapped up in a tackle, and we'll have another ball up. So we've gone 10 minutes in this final quarter in the 2017 Dale Alcock Homes South West Footy League Grand Final. It's a 36-point lead to Bunbury. They're pretty much home and hosed now. The celebrations at Payne Park tonight are going to be pretty wild, I would have thought. 3 premierships, keep in mind. They won the women's grand final, they won the Colts, and they're going to win the league here. And the other part that's going to be happening is here it hands over with the reserves. Keep Machiachi away from that one. He's got to work tomorrow. Poor thing. You be okay? I don't think you will be.
I know where I'd rather be. Put it that way.
Oh, just give me the phone number to work and I'll talk to them. Ball up. Free kick's been found off the ball. Harry Creasy's going to win it. So, Creasy off half-back to take the free kick. Just coming onto the ground, Brad Blake. He was looking to win that football. He had arms in the air going, give it to me! Not going to happen. Meanwhile, Clark! You absolute superstar! Oh, boy, oh, boy! Seat 1A on the frequent flyers list. He kicks it up towards the half-forward line. Runs on to Farron. Farron kicks it in towards the forward line. Here's a chance. Soccer off the ground by Peake. Oh, come on, Peaky, lift. Should have sockered that through for a goal.
Didn't read the script, Peaky, did he?
Didn't. Oh.
Aidan Clark didn't read the script. How's he got that high and gone for a mark with one hand on an afternoon like this afternoon? What a player.
Oh, wow.
Serious claims for best on ground Aidan Clark at the moment.
So what do we need? You could have mark of the day, best on ground, premiership medal.
Yeah, could get anything.
Could even get the goal on the day. That's all we need.
Well, he's got to lift for a goal today because Harry Creasy's leading that, I think, at the moment, although Aaron Evans will be knocking down the door to make sure that Brett Peake wins it. Because it's Brett Peake.
No, Creasy's played very well this afternoon.
37 points the margin, Triple M Total Tools Bunbury scoreboard. Here's a chance for Connor Walker. Over the top now towards Leith Dower. He kicked 2 last week. He might kick his first of the afternoon. No, unselfish. He centres the ball and he ends up finding Patrick Farron. And he's going to have a kick on goal. 35 metres out, dead in front.
He's been good this afternoon, Farron, up the ground a little bit more, deserves a chance to hit the scoreboard. You'd think he'd make the most of this one straight in front.
Patrick Farron, what a talent this kid is. Will we see him in the AFL next season? It is a possibility. There's Patrick Farron. He's going to waltz in, 30 metres out. Kicks on goal. Steered it off the side of the boot. Don't tell the AFL about that kick.
Let's hope they couldn't see with the
No, exactly. You couldn't see anything with the rain and the wind and the...
That's right. Tired legs.
Yeah, exactly.
55
yeah,
out.
Don't worry about that, it's fine. He was 55 out.
Weighed down by that hair and the wet.
That's a good point. Everything going against him.
Good hairstyles out there. I feel I'm going to have sore necks tonight.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, a lot of hair out there.
I just love the idea that the tale will tell, oh, back in my day when I had a shot on goal, I was 65 metres out when I kicked it.
Yeah, every day just grows 5 metres.
Exactly right. Ball up at half forward for Bunbury. They lead by 38 points. It's 37. It's 8-7 to 2-6. That one, by the way, went out in the full. Meanwhile, free kick is going to go the way of Bunbury. And they're going to drive this one back inside 50. Preedy towards Martin. No, went in between a couple of his teammates. And in the end, Saborn takes the relieving mark. 13.5 gone, final quarter. As HBL try to get this one away, there's a free kick for a hold. Advantage has been paid. Eli Smith with the kick. He wants to get it there towards Slater. Slater with a handball over the top to a teammate there, and McKinley did actually quite well there, Slater, to help his teammate out and keep a couple of defenders away from him. High ball now out towards Smith and McKinley, and Slater's going to get it back again. It seems like they're the only three that have been playing football for the last 5 minutes for HBL, but maybe that's not necessarily the case as we have a ball up. 37 points the margin, 14 gone, final quarter on the Triple M Total Tools Bunbury scoreboard.
There was a bit of old school kick to kick about that, wasn't there? Just passing to one another.
King of the pack.
McKinley everywhere all of a sudden. Pether up in the ruck, going for the big tap, but it only goes out of bounds again.
So big afternoon if you're a Bunbury fan. As we said, winning the Colts earlier today.
A little bit of how you going down there from McKinley to Creasy. Creasy saying scoreboard champ.
Yeah, Creasy did say, look at the scoreboard. Check it out.
I wonder you can lip read from up here.
I don't reckon you need to be a Rhodes Scholar to figure out that's what he said, 6 goals up.
Fair.
And I don't think, it doesn't matter what Ryan McKinley says now, I don't think you can come back from that.
And then unceremoniously dumps his opponent in Creasy and then ends up giving away not just the free kick with a 50-metre penalty. And so the scoreboard pointing ends up winning.
Oh, he's a good player, McKinley, but frustration certainly got the better of him there. Celebrations just about to kick off, I would say.
McKinley's first 2 weeks in his finals were absolute top-notch.
Even his first couple of minutes here.
Yeah, well, it's all good to play the first couple of minutes, but then after that, you need to live for the rest of the 100 minutes as Creasy drives this long. Spoil at the side, peaks nearby. Oh, here we go, goal of day contender. Goes out to the boundary line, ball in.
I love the optimism.
Well,
he didn't even have the ball in his hands, and you mentioned goal of the day
contender. I was going to say, I was trying to rev you up.
I like how as a sitting down, as soon as you say Brett Peake, he stands up.
I know, exactly. Oh, hello.
He's a very good
Did you say Brett Peake's in town?
Excited.
Oh, welcome. 40 metres out. You never know. Aaron Evans might become Brett Peake's butler down the track. Ball in. Boyd at the side. One down, though, to HBL. Kick cleared away there by Prentice. Trying to get it into the arms there of Thornton, but Delafranca's nearby. He soccers it off the ground once. He soccers it off the ground a second time. He tries to get it in towards Aidan Clark. He's nearby. He kicks it quickly inside the forward line. It's that numbers back there for HBL, and they will be able to repel momentarily. Wide kick, charging after it. Prowse did exceptionally well. Trapped the football. Got it onto a teammate there in Dower, and then a short kick inside 50. And the mark has been taken. Oh, my goodness me. This one just starting to blow out a little bit now. And the ball in the arms, about 45 metres out from goal for Bunbury in Aidan Clark. And he could kick his 4th of the afternoon.
Which would be appropriate. He's had a great afternoon.
Just before you do speak, we speak of unsung heroes, boys. Jake Prowse obviously had the job on the Wiz, who we know kicks goals. He's dangerous. And yeah, he won that contest like he's won the day, I think.
Aidan Clark looking for his 4th. It goes right to the goal line. Drifts late. Mark on the goal line! And Brett Peake or Matt Martin. Matt Martin's got it.
No, as I say, give it to Brett Peake. Sorry, mate. Matt Martin there.
I don't think he'd get goal of the day.
Looking optimistically down in that forward pocket, I was saying, do you have any butler jobs going? Yeah. I've worked with Ian Blackley before. Any chance?
Oh, that's a tough initiation. Don't worry. Matt Martin, bang, goal! Bunbury celebrating!
3 for Matt Martin, boys.
9-7-61 of Bunbury, HBL 2-6-18. Triple M Total Tools Bunbury scoreboard, proud sponsor of the South West Footy League finals. Check out the Total Tools Finals Fever catalogue out now.
Well, they're up and about now, aren't they, Bunbury? Plenty of tooting, plenty of horns. Crowd pretty happy. It's going to be a big night for the Bunbury Footy Club.
The Payne Park's going to be rocking.
It's going to go off.
It's a good thing it's a public holiday tomorrow.
Yeah, that's right. Just an observation, boys. We're sitting just above Derek Hall here. Things haven't gone his way. Hasn't lost his cool.
No.
Just
Very much so.
hats off to him.
It's a tough situation
hasn't had a good
as well.
day at all, and he's just sort of taken it on the chin and just.
And he's right near us, and we're talking all about Bunbury.
So.
And it's like, we're trying not to. If you're an HBL fan out there going, why aren't you talking about HBL? Fortunately, you haven't got your hand near the football, and if you're Derek Hall, you're probably hearing us going up off the absolute ape tree right now about Bunbury. And, it's not an easy one if you're the coach on the losing side, where it's just slipped away after what's been an exceptional final season for them. The 2 weeks they played during the qualifying final and second semi-final, they just looked electric. I dare say they would have loved to have played the grand final, the next week. But the week off has sort of taken the shine off them. They lost the intensity. And look, to be honest, Bunbury weren't absolutely brilliant last week, but the fact that they had back-to-back weeks has obviously helped them out, and obviously the wet weather has also helped their intentions this afternoon. As McMullen gets dispossessed, he got tackled nicely, trying to clear the ball away now. HBL will be able to do so. Tough one here on the bounce. Chasing after it there is Braden Prentice. He gets tackled beautifully in the end. Braden Prentice still got a bit of time, gets it off to Saborn, now into Taylor. Taylor gets his kick touched off the boot. No, it was a mark in the end. And Harry Creasy has got it. Has he been knocking down the door for a possible player of the day as well?
He's played well, hasn't he? Those early goals.
Yep.
Thought he was hurt, came off injured, and he's continued to really make his mark on this game.
Aidan Clark wants a fistful. He's trying to get his fourth again. This time it's out towards the boundary line. And the ball in. 19 minutes gone. Final quarter in the Dale Alcock Home South West Footy League final. Grand final of 2017. 61 plays 18. Bunbury ahead. HBL, 2 goals 5. I don't want to delve into the record books too much, but I get the feeling this is going to be the lowest score in a grand final. Just want to say, it is indeed. It's going to beat the Collie Eagles, and they lost last year.
Who beat them?
I've lost it.
No, I shouldn't say that.
The Tigers, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah, it was. You kept them to 4 goals 7. It is remarkable the last few years that we've actually seen that lowest record go consistently. I mean, 2 goals 5, 2 goals 6, that's obviously going to be a tough one to beat from here on in. Conditions haven't helped, but when a team has won, they've actually won by quite a bit, and the defences have really stood up down the other ends.
Yeah, no, I think it all goes down to the system. So it's the pressure up the ground, it's taking your opportunities when you go forward. And when you're on the opposite, I mean, we've been on the opposite end of that, don't get me wrong, and it just feels like the other side's got about 25 blokes running around and you've got about 10.
Prowse inside 50, here's Brett Peake, snap around the corner! Behind.
Fingers across there just for a moment. It was up and about. Thought Peaky might hit the scoreboard, but it's been Aidan Clark doing all the damage today with his 4 goals, and a couple to Creasy, a couple to Martin. Been everyone bar. But what a good forward line they've got.
I don't think I've seen Aaron Evans' eyes light up as much as I have ever since he found his girlfriend. But anyway, that's a different story.
Well, apart from the fact that A, you didn't know me then, and B, you have seen me around food.
No, but I met your lovely girlfriend today after her birthday during the weekend. So
after
happy
she
birthday,
hears him
mate.
speak about Brett Peake, I don't know if she'll be around.
Well, that's why she's not here, so that I can...
We've gotten into junk time, haven't we?
Can we ask Azra a question off air, just on air right now?
You can ask me anything you want, mate.
got
I'm
it at
an
the
open
moment.
book.
He's going to kick it to Matt Martin, who takes it at 50. Go.
So, if Aaron Evans had have won the trip to Bali for 2, he would take himself, obviously. Who would be the second person?
Oh, look, without a
The
shadow...
beautiful girlfriend, or is Brett Peake?
I'm really glad you asked, Trucks. Good question. Without a shadow of a doubt, after the year that he's had, there's no doubt that Peaky would be coming with me.
Now, Dan's kicked me under the... So he wanted me to ask that question.
Oh, dear. Matt Martin. He's kicked 3 this afternoon. His booming kick might make it 4.
Oh, what a kick.
Does!
Matty Martin.
Oh, boy. That's an amazing way to cap off a brilliant afternoon for the Bunbury Bulldogs.
What a year they've had.
10-8-68 Bunbury. HBL 2-6-18. 22 gone. Triple M Total Tools Bunbury scoreboard.
Happy days for the doggies now, isn't it? They're all
Very
getting a turn.
happy, very happy down here, extremely.
You'd want to be careful. There's going to be champagne going, I think, in the next couple of minutes or so.
Yeah, Derek's such a nice guy. I think I might head down his way when this starts going off.
Right, yeah, I think so. Watch out. I've been told we want a bit of roaming Leachy and Giachi.
They want that, do they?
They want a bit of roaming Leachy and Giachi.
Yeah, come on,
just
come
like in
down,
the style
boys.
of roaming BT on...
that's a big hit, that roaming BT.
Oh, isn't it just?
We could top that.
Well, we'll see.
Wow,
Wow, indeed! 22 and a half gone as the mark has been taken in defence for Bunbury. Again, Buman, Hay, both of them been exceptional this afternoon. The kick out in towards the middle of the ground. Good tackle applied there by Boyd. And he wraps things up with the ball up. 22 and a half gone, final quarter. 10-8 plays 2-6. There's the siren. Bunbury are the premiers in 2017 with a massive 50-point win in the grand final.
Rapturous scenes here for Doggies fans. Geez, they're happy, aren't they? And they've got every reason to be the superior team this afternoon, the Doggies.
Final score, Bunbury 10-8, 68, HBL 2-6, 50-point win this afternoon to Bunbury. I mean, really, they got the job done in the opening quarter. 4 goals, 5-0 in the opening quarter. HBL tried to hit back at them during the second quarter. And there are commiserations, there are hugs happening in front of us in the HBL dugout at the moment. It's a tough next 10-15 minutes for them to have to sit through the celebrations. Here's the song. Well, there's a lot of celebration going on at the moment.
Jeff Ayres.
Of course, Jeff Ayres just
Hello, Jeff Ayres.
hello. He's just texted in. I don't know if I can repeat most of that. Jeff Ayres this time of the day, but then again, it's nice to have him listening in as well. It's been a big day, obviously for the South Bunbury Football Club with their team getting up. Oh Jesus! There are Bunbury players, there are Bunbury fans everywhere coming from the woodwork as we speak. And they get the trophy this afternoon. We will take a break. We'll come back with the celebrations for the Bunbury Football Club. They'll get their trophy in just a few moments' time. They run away big winners by 50 points in the final regional grand final in WA in 2017. They win 10-8, 68, HBL 2-6, 18 for Total Tools Bunbury. Triple M, rocks local footy.
A round of applause for Kevin Newton, everyone. Thanks very much, Kevin. And our umpires for today in the goals, we had Jason Crow and Matt Devenish. Boundary, Jared Andrews, Brian Futrell and Zach Peachy. And our field umpires, Adam Horsworth, Shane Miller and Aaron Andrews. A big round of applause for our umpires. It gives me great pleasure now to introduce Les Pike. He'll present. Oh, Don Pike, sorry Les. Don Pike, he'll present the Pike Medal for the fairest and best player of today's game. The Pike Family Medal has been a long tradition in the South West Football League and one of the most honourable medals in our competition. Thanks, Don.
Thank you. It's always good to get to a grand final. It's better if you're judged by your peers as the best man on the ground. I'd like to call, it's a Bunbury footballer, where's number 7, Aidan Clark.
A couple of words, please.
Well, first of all, thanks for everyone running today. Not the best of days, but it happens. HBL, thanks for the game today. A couple of years ago, we were both at the bottom, and now we're both playing in the grandy, and I'm sure there's going to be a few good games over the years to come. And yeah, up Dogs!
All right, congratulations. Thanks, Don. I'd just like to call a fella forward. His name's Tom Busher. Tom, can you come forward, please, mate? Throughout the week, Tom Busher was awarded WA Football Volunteer of the Year for the whole state. Tom, you're heading across to watch the AFL Grand Final next week. Richmond versus Adelaide, mate. Wonderful effort to win that award, and the whole South West Footy League is very proud of your efforts, mate, so I'd like to say a few words.
Look, thanks again to HBL for the game today. I've been involved with footy since I was about, God knows, under 10s, in there right through, and I joined this club when I was 17. Some of my very best friends are at this club, and I would say to all these young guys here, we're talking on Friday night, you know, we had a season about 3 years ago where 17 guys made their debut, and I think today 12 of them are in here, and that's just fantastic. And the rivalry between these two clubs, I think is going to go on the next couple of years, because we've both gone down the same path of trying to bring young guys in. But I'm really proud of you blokes for standing up today and giving your just rewards. And Nans, thank you very much, mate, for driving the whole way. Everyone's been involved in the club. It's just it's really humbling what happened on Monday night.
Congratulations, Tom. Bunbury Footy Club won 3 out of the 4 senior premierships this year, so well done to the club. Nathaniel May. Thanks very much, Nathaniel. Is going to come forward and present the premiership medallions. Round of applause for Nathaniel May, our local hero. Ably assisted by Darren Kenny. I'll call out your names, fellas, in alphabetical order. And we'll start with number 2, Brad Blake. Number 19, Cullen Boyd. Number 21, Kane Berman. Number 7, Aidan Clark. Number 3, Harry Creasy. Number 27, Blair Delafranca. Number 16, Matt Doherty. Number 1, Leith Dower. Number 14, Jordan Falco. Number 15, Paddy Farron. Number 9, Logan Giblett. Number 18, Travis Justins. Number 13, Cameron LaMonica. Number 24, Matty Martin. Number 11, Braden McMullen. Number 17, Dylan Partridge. Number 4, Matt Partridge. Number 12, Brett Peake. Number 5, Aston Preedy. Number 10, Jake Prowse. Number 8, Connor Walker. And your captain, 22, Cody Hay. And your coach, Jamie Nerney. Thanks very much. Round of applause for Nathaniel May. All the best, Nathaniel, in your efforts, mate. I'd now like to call up from Dale Auckland Home Southwest, Steve Hancock. Thanks very much, Steve. He'll present the Premiership pennant.
Firstly, congratulations to both sides. It's hard enough getting to a grand final and playing throughout the season.
let alone going through today. Tough, hard, fought out, tenacious game of football. Absolutely thoroughly enjoyed it. To Derek Hall and the HBL team, commiserations on the loss. But to Jamie Narney with Bunbury Football Club, congratulations on being the 2017 premiers. Well done, Narns. Thanks very much to Steve and Dale Alcock Home Southwest for their wonderful sponsorship. Round of applause, everyone. And now the President of the Southwest Football League, Mr. Barry Tate. Thanks very much, Barry, here to present the Premiership Cup. And the cheque.
Look, on behalf of the Southwest Football League, 35 years, a long time to wait. Congratulations to Bunbury. Commiserations to Paulie and the Harvey Brunswick boys. I know you'll be back next year. Have a great night, Bunbury. Congratulations.
I'd just like to get a few words from Jamie Narney. Narns coached the Southwest Football League Landmark team again this year. He brought all of his best players up to play this year, and you've won the premiership yourself, mate. Congratulations.
Thanks, Sugar. Firstly, I just want to thank Tatey, Scary, John Vidos, all the board of the Southwest Footy League. Sponsors, major sponsor Dale Alcock for allowing us to be out here today. To the Harvey Brunswick people that are still out here. Total Club had 3 sides in the grand final. You're going to be formidable for years to come, and we'll have a lot of ding-dong battles. To our supporters, it's been a long time between drinks, but geez, we'll enjoy our drinks tonight. The playing group have been outstanding since 26th of January, whenever we started. Couldn't ask for anything more, and they got their just desserts today, so well done to them. And just one last thing, to my family for your support and love. I thank you very much for that, and I'm sure the old boy will be up there staring down with a nice cheesy grin on his smile, so thank you.
Congratulations, Jamie. Congratulations, Bunbury.